Okie dokie. So, we're without Star Fox today, but that should be fine. I know some of you guys still got your level up to do in Fantasy Grounds. And as a reminder, you guys are still at Cheswick's tomb trying to decide where you wanted to go. I kind of remember you guys saying that you wanted to just rest and then start heading north, and I think we agreed to that, but I don't know if that's ultimately what you guys wanted to do, or
That sounds fine.
yeah, if you guys think you got plenty of resources. Like, I don't know how well
And
you
we have
stocked
the
up on
Sphinx
your
with us.
food.
Ring of sustenance is what WizPop says.
And the
I
rest of your
I
allies.
swear that item is made for me.
Just keep in mind that just
'Cause I
because
hate keeping track
you
of
don't
food.
have to sleep and eat doesn't mean your allies don't have to sleep and eat. So you still
No,
should
no,
be
I know,
concerned
I
for
know.
them.
I have rations for a week.
Well, just remember that it took you guys about a week and a half to get here to begin with, and you've already been here for like 3-4 days beyond that. So it's
Yeah,
been
but we
2 weeks.
got all
So
the
do
food
you
from
have?
the.
So do you have more
They
than
had
2 weeks
stores.
of rations? Okay, so you guys took the food here.
Yeah, I mean, well, there was a bunch of food
Uh-huh.
here. I'm sure we would have eaten that.
Nobody said anything, so that's why I'm checking in. Because you are in the middle of
Yeah,
the
let's.
desert and you might die from starvation and thirst if you guys don't preemptively address it.
Yeah, I mean, so my plan was to bring some of these food, some of the food and stuff back to maybe try and help, just feed other people. But I mean, we would definitely eat it too.
Okay.
I don't think we're gonna like try and sell it or anything
Bring it back. Back where?
to some town.
Okay, that's like a week and a half away, and you guys don't have carts and stuff like that to haul it. So I don't know how you're gonna do that,
I have
but
a floating disc.
interesting. But regardless, you guys are heading north, not back. So are you leaving the food here for now, or what's. Or are you going back with all of the cargo and then spending another week and a half coming back?
I think we would go north and just bring food with us with the floating disc,
Okay.
just so we have like enough food for the journey without having to like carry it all ourselves. I can prepare one or two of those a day and
Okay, now
call it
just
a
keep in
day.
mind that you are in the middle of the desert and your floating disc doesn't have shade or protection or anything like that, so all of that stuff will be exposed to the elements and the sandstorms. Because
Yep,
there
that's
will be
true.
sandstorms.
Yeah, we'll have to like throw a blanket on it and
I
tie
mean,
it
I'm sure.
down or
I'm sure the
something.
food's in containers. Like, I
The
don't
food
know.
wasn't just sitting out in the
This
open.
seems
It was
this
in some
seems
kind
like
of
a weird thing
jar
to
or
get hung
something.
up on.
I'm just preparing you because you guys are going to walk into a bunch of shit and I don't want you to get all mad at me. So just prepare for a desert. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, we can't really do any much prep work at this point,
Right.
so because we're in the middle of the desert already.
Right. I'm just telling you to be precautious because what if I destroy your food? What if like it's out in the open and a big giant worm eats it? I'm just making you think about these things because we are going further into the desert, further away from civilization, and it's going to get harder to get to civilization. So I just want to prepare you guys for that. We are now in book 4, by the way.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
things
I mean,
stepped up a little bit.
there's nothing we can do besides, just try and bring the food with us. I mean, we can possibly, not have all of our food on the floating disc. Like, people can still carry a few
I mean, we
days
have
worth of
camels
food on
still,
themselves.
Yeah, so you're gonna
anywhere,
bring some food, not
so
all of the food? Is that what I'm hearing? I'm just. Because at first I'm under
Yeah,
the
I mean, we'll
impression that you were gonna
bring,
try to take
yeah,
everything.
well, I was going to, but if we're not going back to town, then I'd say we
Okay.
just bring, enough for us to travel with whatever, a week or two or whatever. We can
Okay.
we can bring.
Okay, then all of that stuff doesn't matter. You're only going to take what you need, not the whole horde.
Yeah.
Okay, because if you're going to take the whole horde, then yeah, we have to talk.
Yeah, if we're not going to any towns or anything, yeah, we'll bring what we need, and I'll cast a floating disc or two every day, whatever you think. Depending on
I
how
mean, if
long
you're
we're
just
walking
bringing
that
what you
day.
need,
It's
you're
9
not going to
hours.
need a floating disc.
Oh, okay, we'll just carry it on ourselves. That's fine.
Right. That's what I was getting at. Is like if you're bringing all these barrels and crates of stuff, like I might
Yeah, no,
destroy
that's
it.
gonna be a huge pain,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. We
So
got that
let's forget
settled.
that.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys are gonna rest here for the evening. It looks like you guys are pretty banged up. I'm pretty sure Nero will heal you all.
Yep.
The people that need it. I'm at full
Overnight
health.
rest you as well. But if everybody wants to adjust their health, as a reminder, you guys still have that wisdom drain. And,
It's just like one on everybody, right? Pretty much that has it.
2 on
Maybe somebody
rest.
has two. Because I do have a single scroll of restoration, but I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to use it right now or if I should save it for like if something like like that time when Nematep had like 11 wisdom drain or something
Right.
absurd.
Yeah.
So I don't
Well,
know.
one whole wisdom
I
off
might
Raz,
call
I
it
don't
at the
think is
moment.
gonna do a whole lot.
I thought someone
It
had
doesn't hurt me that
multiple
much.
wisdom drain.
Yeah, that's Raz. He's got like 2.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
'Cause
I'd
last
say
time,
save it in case we
last
get
time we
into
went
like a
back,
real
part of it's
bind
just-
until we get,
Right, that's what I'm
you know,
saying.
to
'Cause,
town.
like,
Yeah.
unless we're in a town where we have better access to it.
Hmm.
Actually, what's...
Okay.
Is it not on your spell list?
It's
Or
on
can
my
you not
spell
cast
list,
it?
but I don't have... I'm not a,
He's
I'm
an
not a
oracle.
cleric, so...
Oh.
So I don't...
Are
It's not a
oracles
spell that
learned
I know.
spells?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I've
They
never
don't
played
really
Oracle.
learn spells, they just acquire the spell and then that's it. That's
Well, I mean,
their
they're like
spell.
sorcerers, is basically. They're
Yeah, okay,
sorcerers,
that makes sense.
so...
Okay. And even if you didn't know it, you'd still need the diamond dust or whatever, so.
Yeah,
That's true,
expensive
too.
components, yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
That's why I always groan
Yeah,
every time
I'd
there's
say
a,
save.
drain. I'm like, no, not again.
Hmm.
This is just it's just a drain. Like no matter what, it's
On
a
your
fucking nightmare to
resources.
deal with. Yeah, like no matter what.
Or on the character, one
Even
of
if
the
you
two.
have access to it, yeah. Like I mean, at higher levels, I guess maybe 100 gold isn't that big a deal, but I don't know. It still kind of sucks because you're like, that's 100 gold I could have spent on something else. I'm not getting it back.
Okay. I got everything open and ready to go. So
Okay.
I am ready whenever you guys are. Let's fix Raz's health.
Huh. I still have something targeted.
Yes, you do. There you go.
I think it was the golem.
So yeah, I guess we'll
That is my
rest
healing prowess
for
now.
now. Yeah, it's good.
Oh my god. Crazy.
But yeah, we'll rest. We'll eat what they have here. I know Nematep's not here to say anything, but or Star Fox isn't, but so that armor, that Locust Cuirass, it doesn't have as much AC as I thought it did. So if it doesn't, it's not as good as my other armor for like AC and defending me. So if anybody else does need it, I am like, it might be better.
I don't think me and Nematep wear armor, like at all. So like Nematep loses monk stuff.
It's light
Yeah, I'm a
armor.
wizard.
Right, but I mean a monk still like even light armor is
I
fine.
know, yeah, I'm just saying that that's what it is if anybody does wear it.
Yeah, and Wizpops doesn't wear. I think it's literally just you and Nero are the only people in the party that wear armor.
Yeah, I mean, wear what you want to wear
I
and
technically
sell the
could
rest.
now. I'd basically only be wearing it for like any special effects they have, apart from the AC because unless it's like
Your
higher than 6
shadowy
AC.
armor thing is pretty good.
Yeah, the shadow armor gives me plus 6 AC right now, and I think in a couple levels it goes up to 8.
But doesn't it has a pretty good special effect on it, right? On the Locust armor?
It lets
Yes.
me take 10 on acrobatic checks to jump, which is good for me,
Oh,
and then it gives
yeah,
me like a
okay.
slow fall. But
That's
that
right.
is it. It's basically it's
Yeah,
that for 3 AC is what I'm losing from the medium armor.
gotcha. Yeah, and the move speed. I guess you move quicker with the light armor.
I do. It
Um,
is
and
kind
yeah.
of like there's trade-offs to it, but I don't know. I'm starting to rely less and less on AC because I'm not scaling, but I do have the DR.
Mhm.
I just don't want to have too little AC.
Yeah. So yeah,
I
my
don't
AC
want
goes up
every
again to
like
level
critical
11.
threat to be a confirm.
Right.
But if I could get like a fortified something somehow, might take care of that.
Oh, I give you a percentage negate. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Alright, let's
so
see.
I guess we start checking out hexes in front of us, huh?
Yeah, you guys got some explore and to do. Let me get the calendar out. Push the date forward. What was our last journal entry? Bugs while traveling.
So, do we need the other map anymore? Or can I close that?
This one has the same information on it, I think. It's just bigger.
Okay, whatever,
Yeah,
I'm
like
closing the other
she's
one.
put the same X's and such for like what we explore, and like this is literally the same map. It's just
Okay,
expanded.
okay.
Ta-da!
Oh, okay. It's
Surprise!
magic.
There's more! You thought we were done
Yeah.
with exploration? No! You guys were
Like,
like, I don't want to
but
play
wait, there's
Kingmaker
more.
anymore, and I'm like, bullshit, we're gonna keep playing Kingmaker, just yellow, not
Now, to be
green.
In the
fair,
desert.
Yeah.
yeah, to be fair, this wasn't the part of Kingmaker that I was most uninterested in, I guess.
That's true.
Because that would be the kingdom building part. Not
Oh,
that I was a
we'll be
hugest fan of
doing
exploration
that, don't
either,
you
Guys,
worry.
but
let's build a desert kingdom.
oh no.
Zerdurium and I will have a one-on-one off session. When you guys come back, Pops is gonna
Yeah.
have this like kingdom in the middle of the desert.
Yeah,
Guys,
that
I
sounds awesome.
fabricated the
I'm down.
whole thing.
Yeah,
Alright, here, let's...
I could do that.
I don't think I had any... I'm trying to figure out what spells I need to add. I don't think I had any level 2 spells. I think it's just 3, 4.
Well, here's what you guys know. You guys know that they took the corpse north, but that's it. Beyond north, you know, on your map is just a whole lot more desert and
Didn't,
dunes and stuff.
Didn't... Oh, there, that's what I took from level 2. I did get a level 2 spell. Didn't, the freaking Sphinx or whatever want to come with or something?
Yeah,
She wants
said
to
she was.
retrieve the body. Yeah.
So I say
It's
let's just
her
start heading
task.
north and
Duty.
looking for signs of the cult.
All right.
Which, speaking of, I need to get her on the combat tracker because she is not right now.
All right.
I've decided to prepare ant haul so I can stop worrying about weight so much.
Psh, psh.
I have a belt that basically gives me continuous ant haul. Although I guess I could have just learned the spell. Whatever. I can learn it later.
You can copy it from my book
You're
if
back.
you want. Oh wait, no, you
I
can't.
can't.
You can't do that.
I can't do that.
I'm used to your first character where we could share spells.
Yeah.
I don't have many level 2 spells. I guess I'll prepare a second invisibility.
Whatever you think is going to help you in the desert and help you locate
Does this character have?
what you're looking for. If you have any spells that helps you locate things or anything.
Do we need 3 innervations prepared? I think we do. I think that's the answer.
This doesn't sound like desert exploring spells, but then again, you're a wizard. Maybe you don't have any.
I don't really have any, and we haven't been to town for me to buy any. Well, okay, no, we have, but I haven't, like, bought any.
Well...
I have Overland Flight, though.
Oh, that one's a good exploration spell.
So I can fly.
You can go
Charging
up a little bit
battery.
higher to like get better views of the hex, and maybe make it so we go, or that you go up and a rock swoops you out of the sky. That could happen too.
That could be.
Yeah.
I mean, theoretically, if we're in, like, some big open desert and I can fly up in there and look around and be like, hey, look,
Right.
I looked around, I explored things, and anything big I would see, at least.
No.
We're gonna explore this hex where the diamond is.
A hex is a whole lot bigger than just flying into the air and looking around. So no, flying into the air and looking around is not going to qualify as exploring the hex. Some things are hidden and require perception checks anyways, so...
Charging battery.
Flight
If there's,
does
like, a
not
big
change.
obvious,
Charging
like, citadel or
battery.
something like that. Then you would see that.
Yeah, you'd be like, oh yeah, there's a bunch of water over there, but you're not gonna see the hidden tomb next to the water, or the scorpions hiding, or, you know, whatever. But it's also not gonna count as an explored hex.
Mechanically explore it. I just meant, like, I would be able to look around and see anything big.
I don't know about everyone else, but I don't
Me.
actually care if the hexes are flagged as explorer or not.
Well, you get
I
XP.
do, that's
What we're looking
XP.
for.
If you do the proper exploration, you get. That's kind of why you guys are short
Alright,
on
but I don't
XPs,
think-
because you guys didn't
I don't think
fully
Layla
explore.
knows.
Well, okay, yeah, that's
Sure,
true.
but I don't
The
think
concept
Layla
of
knows that
XP.
she's getting XP when we explore hexes, so I don't know. That seems
Are you
kinda silly
sure?
to be like, we need to. Yeah, I'm fairly sure. So I don't know. That just seems kind of silly to be like, we need to go get all the XP by exploring the hex. I don't know.
Yeah,
No,
no,
if you
we're
want
fine.
XP though, you
We're a
do
pretty
have to
strong
do
party.
the exploration rules per se. If you don't do the exploration rules per hex, then you don't get the XP in the hex. If you encounter things within the hex, then yes, you get that. But you typically don't encounter things within the hex unless you do the exploration. So one way or another, you're gonna roll that perception.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll look around, but
And keep in mind that you guys are looking
I
for
don't
something
know.
that you don't know where it is. So yeah, that's
just tell me when to roll it, I guess.
just
like,
tell
So
me
wait,
when
what are we
to
looking
roll.
for?
So you guys came to Cheswick's tomb to find Cheswick to find out more about the Skyfurrow. and his body
Yeah, we didn't
is
find, like, it.
gone, and the Sphinx is telling you that the
Oh, yeah, they
cultists
took it. That's right.
it and headed north, but that's all she knows.
Okay. That's right. Yeah, we got the very vague go north and hopefully you find the dude's body. So this definitely will work. It's north in the desert, just north.
North.
Oh,
They headed north.
I
Yeah.
can take Dispel Magic finally. So that's
Nice.
something we have. Yeah. I don't know. I'm probably
let's
not
start
gonna use it
with
all
this
that much, but I have
hex where
enough
the
spells
diamond
I
is.
can justify
Oh,
just
let
having
me
it, even
just
if it's not gonna be
Nematop's.
very good, probably.
Nimitop level up in game, and
I don't think Nimitep probably did.
what ability did we add?
Unless Star Fox did at the end of last session, obviously, but
I don't
I don't
think
think-
he stuck around
I
like
don't think he
we
stuck
did.
around to do it. So he's probably still level 8.
Okay. I guess that's what we get. So it is what it is. Okay. You guys wake up the next morning and decide that you are going to search for Chesic's body. The Sphinx is very eager to retrieve it, as it is her duty, and return it back to the tomb. And you guys take off and begin to explore the hex just north of you. So you guys can go ahead and roll perceptions.
I don't know why I even bother rolling perceptions, but
You never know. You might get some numbers in there.
I just
Some
waste nat
numbers in
20s
there.
on it.
Okie dokie. So what we're gonna do is we need Nero's perception still. Make it Nematop.
Sorry about that. Said I'd be right back.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
There you go.
I gotta change my DCs too, because I got greater spell focus, so my DC on like Shadow Conjuration is 1 higher now.
Nice. Oh yeah, did I change my caster levels? I think I did. Yep, caster level 9th. 6 spell pin. What a build. What a wizard. Wizpops is amazing.
I only have 2 spell pen.
I got a rock.
Okay. A sun-baked corpse lies half buried in a sand dune. The body's upper torso resembles that of a human man, but it's joined to the body and curling tail of a giant scorpion. Next to that, you see some sort of creature that seems to be lurched over this body, ripping it apart and consuming it. Its head turns as it sees you guys approaching. Everybody roll initiatives.
Okay.
Ooh.
I gotta get Nematop.
No, that's my other level 3 spell. Okay. I don't know if I'm like getting
Tetisura.
use out of this, but it's technically like an enchantment spell, but the flavor of it feels kind of like in a sort of like a magic
Wait.
spell.
We've been here before.
Wait a minute. I
We're going in
recognize
circles.
I recognize this place.
Okay. Perception-wise, everybody did well enough to act in a surprise round. This thing was
The 11
not
was good enough?
ready for you guys, as it was busy consuming a body, and you start to approach it, and you see it. I did say its head turns around, but perhaps that happens during the surprise round. If you guys do anything, if you don't do anything, it's gonna turn around and notice you at one point or another. But you guys do get the jump on it, and it looks like Whizpops, you get to go
Jump on it.
first.
Oh man. Do I know what this creature is?
That is an excellent question. You can roll a religion check.
Well, just from looking at it, it doesn't look like it's something pleasant. I think I know what this is out of character, but in character still, like, this looks kind of emaciated, like, almost like skeletal.
This howling corpse swoops through the air, even though it's not right now.
It's a corpse.
With hideously elongated
undead.
legs and a bow made of bone. This here, Whizpops,
So it's undead, yeah.
is a baycock. These are known to consume and devour souls. They have a dreadful howl that can paralyze individuals, and their arrows are infused with fire. You know
Wow.
that they are immune with undead traits, but other than that, they don't have any special defenses.
So I probably shouldn't innervate it.
You want to avoid getting hit by their arrows because it can apply negative energy and paralyze you. They have
Okay.
a good shot.
Do I know if it has to breathe? It doesn't. It's undead, right?
Doesn't have to breathe, but you
Do
do
undead
know
breathe?
it can fly pretty good.
Do I know if it has bones?
Yes. But I don't think Bone Shatter works
Is it-
on undead. Or does it?
Yes, it does.
It does?
Sure
Okay.
does.
It works on anything
It's
that has
super
bones.
effective against
Gotcha.
something that's purely made of bones or like
Yeah, like
chitin.
a skeletal. Yeah, like a skeletal.
But it's not that. It's like it has flesh on it.
It is bones.
Right, but it's not just bones. It's not like a skeleton.
No, it's not just bones. It is not a skeleton.
Okay. I'm going
more of
to
a
still cast Bone Shatter on it. And let me see. Close range, one creature, blah blah blah. Yep, seems good. Bhutan. It failed its save.
Yes. Wait, this is a fortitude
So-
save? Don't undead things are immune to all fortitude saves?
Typically they are unless it specifically calls
Says-
out
okay.
undead or if it could affect an inanimate object.
Gotcha, okay.
And Bone Shatter does call out undead.
Then yeah, it fails. And your spell works.
Things that work on
And
zombies
it
tend
takes-
to work on undead too.
Damages. Wait, button.
Like disintegrate.
Button. It takes damages.
Yeah.
And it is
But
exhausted.
it does.
I don't know if exhausted works
Yeah, I
on
don't-
it, though.
I'm not sure about that one either.
Yeah, the exhausted doesn't work on it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay, so
I
that's
need to
your
look up the
surprise
spell on
action.
SRD.
Layla, surprise!
Let's see here. There's a target allies thing. Wait, how close is it? Dang, it's actually okay. Damn it. The way we're oriented here is actually like really annoying. 'Cause I don't think I can get within 40 feet of it.
I'm sorry, like, if you want to position yourself somewhere else as you guys' marching order, I just assume this is your marching order, because it normally is.
Wait, why can I move other people?
Because just because.
Is that always a thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, if you're gonna say I can be like near the front of the group,
Yeah, if you want to.
so I'm a little bit
That's
closer. Because I want to cast prayer. So this will hit. Hitting allies will give them a luck bonus. Which one's a luck bonus? This one. And then on this thing, I'm gonna try. Let me hit the button to make sure. Wrong bouton. The cast button, make sure it doesn't have SR, and then I give it a penalty for 9 rounds, and that's my turn.
okay. And Nimitep for her surprise action. She generally tries to pull out that stupid wand. The stupid wand.
The shield wand.
Yeah, but I think she's only down to 2 charges on it now. This is difficult terrain. I don't know what to have her do. What do you think Nimitep should do?
To engage it.
She's
Okay,
got
this
that
is a
ability
surprise
to give
action,
herself,
so we only have so much movement.
She's got that ability to give herself feather step, so she can ignore difficult terrain. So she probably would do that.
Point.
I think so.
Okay, I don't know how many keys she has in total because she's not marked, but we'll spend one. We're not hasted, so we can only move.
Yeah, that would have been a good thing for me to do too.
I don't think she wants to move all the way up to it. Maybe just start to swing around. Because it's gonna act before her. Raz, surprise. This creature consuming somebody. A scorpion-like man.
Dang, I'm at the bottom of the round. Well, if it has a bow, and we can see that it does, right?
I forgot our friend.
Yeah, then I was gonna say Nimitep probably would have like gone up to it to stop it from attacking with the bow.
I don't want it. Yeah, I don't want it to just like fire at us freely. So what I'm gonna do is
Should I
I'm
have
gonna
her?
quick
Should I
draw
have
my-
Nimitep go all the way up to her? To it then?
Well, actually, I don't even know if she
If she
could. 'Cause
can.
she's
She
activating
could.
the feather
This is
step.
dual
I don't
terrain.
even know if she would have. Okay. Because if she's activating feather step, she might not have been able to move at all. I think that might be a standard action.
Is it a standard action to activate key?
I'm not sure.
It depends on the key ability, but I think the one that she took is there's like a different one that you can do that lets you ignore 15 feet of difficult terrain that you can activate for free, like it doesn't take an action. But I think the feather step one is it's using the spell feather step, which is a standard action.
None of these things are filled out, so I don't know. Well then in that case, unless we know otherwise, feather step got activated.
I'm pretty sure that's how that works. So, not to make it harder on ourselves or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks,
It's nice
Pluto.
to know.
No,
Yeah,
that's
that-
I'm just
fine,
gonna go
that's
look it up,
reasonable.
but
Last canon,
yeah.
actually, where like Joe was like, I
I'm
always
going
I
to
always
quick
like
draw
to do
my adamantine heavy flail, and I'm going to take a 10. Well, I'm going to enter a rage so that I get my bonus on jumping. And then I'm going to take a 10 on the acrobatics check to jump, and I automatically hit a 30. So I jump 30 feet towards
Damn.
it.
That's crazy. The flying knoll.
Yep. So I can go a little further. No.
Is it
Yeah,
called
I'll just
feather step?
feather.
Because that's not on the Unchained Monk
It
What
list.
is
behaved
giving
as
a
a spell
feather
it's
step?
feather
a
step.
Ching Yang power or whatever. Like you get that's one of the options. Yeah, or however you pronounce it. I think that's how you pronounce it. But anyway,
Hmm.
the
Go back.
Qingong or however you say it. It basically is a original monk option that they combined into
Oh, there it
Unchained
is.
There
Monk.
we
Okay.
go.
Like it used to be an archetype.
Oh, it acts
Yeah,
like
here you
per
go.
And there's a
spell.
whole
What the hell?
there's a whole bunch of different spells you can pick, and that is an option for Unchained Monks. It's because it was like one of the few archetypes in the original monk that people were like, yeah, this is actually really good, and so they're like, all right, well, we'll put that into Unchained Monk too, just as a default option. So when you get to like level 4, you get access to those.
Okay, well, it just
So that's my
says
turn for the surprise action.
activation. Most key powers require the monk to spend key points. The exact amount is listed after the key power. Key powers cost 0, blah, blah, blah. So it just references key points. So whatever the rule of key points is what that should be going off of.
Well, it's not the rule of key points. It's in the ability. It says it acts as feather step. So that means it acts like the
Right,
spell,
which is
which
a
means it takes
spell.
a standard action to activate.
So it's you use one key
Oh,
point,
I guess
and you
that
activate
would
Feather
make
Step as
sense,
as
yeah.
the spell. So she could activate it in 5-foot step
They're
because
not
she
super
can
clear
do
about
that.
that. But okay. Okay, well yeah, if that's
But yeah.
if that's the way it goes, then yeah, that's what happens. Okay, Raz, you move in.
Trade off
Leaps
from
through
using
the
that
air.
and,
Leaps through the air.
whatever the other one was. Because there's another one you can use that lets you ignore 15 feet of difficult terrain per round, and like I said, that one doesn't cost anything to activate.
Uh-huh.
Like in terms of actions, it just costs key points. But the downside is you aren't you're a little more restricted. You don't ignore all of it, you just ignore half of it.
Okay. She's gonna cast a spell.
Defensively?
Why would she do that?
Or whatever
Keep them-
concentration, whatever the thing is for Raz, they're
No, we're talking about
threatening.
the Sphinx.
The Sphinx.
Oh! Okay, I'm still spellcrafting. What's she casting?
Well, why would I know? I don't trust her.
I wasted a nat 20 on that, I want to know.
Wait. A radius. Okay.
Oh boy.
She casts
She casts
darkness.
obscuring mist. And if that screws you over, she don't care.
Oh my god.
That's fine.
What? Why? Son of
Because
a-
she doesn't want to get hit by arrows. Alright. And that's her
Actually, that's
surprise
not what
action.
Okay, well, I
thing.
shoot her with a water blast, bitch.
You.
She.
She'll attack
Right,
you.
I mean,
Oh.
I'm okay with not getting hit by
Everybody,
arrows.
let's fight the Sphinx now. New enemy.
All right, Nero, surprise action.
Well, I was gonna shoot it.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is stupid. Your character sucks.
One thing you
I
may or
actually
may
think it was
not
a
know
good
about
move.
sphinxes
She just should have delayed.
is sphinxes don't really care about you.
See, but I would agree with that, except for the fact that that creature is now engaged in melee.
Yep, sorry. This is what she's doing.
Well, fuck.
It's just a surprise round. It's
Yeah, you can move. You can tell her she's dumb. Whatever.
Dang. Way to make friends.
Just be like, bloody hell, that makes it a lot harder to fight this thing. And then I'm gonna try and shoot it.
How?
I mean, I guess technically you attack the square and it gets 50% concealment.
Yeah, I knew where it was.
Yeah.
But mainly at this point, I'm trying to up my burn a little bit so that I can get my, stuff out of that way.
Okay.
That's fair.
So yeah, I use my extended range and shoot.
Okay, let's just get that percentage out of the way.
50-50.
Yeah. Yeah. Do it. All right.
Wow.
Why would
Rolled
you
a
waste
hit.
that?
Yeah, rolled a hit.
Because I roll percentage so often.
Oh my god.
Zdarev's like, that could have been a random encounter.
That could have been a party wipe.
Yes. We
Think
missed
about it.
it.
We could have ran into a Tarask. They could have been like on the random encounter
All
table.
right, you
The
hit.
100. It could have been whatever bullshit happens on Mantis's random encounter table.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Man, that roll, look at that.
Yeah,
That was a shit
You
roll.
actually
pretty,
do one more
pretty
damage
unfortunate, but it's a
because
lot
of
of damage.
your undead crusader. Haha.
Oh, 24 damage with
Ooh.
5d6 plus 13.
Woo!
Jeez.
All right, we are
Go down
officially in a round now, and it looks like it beat all of you guys on initiative. Its head turns to you guys suddenly like leaping upon it as it's like consuming this body.
I don't see anything.
Yeah. Well, too bad.
You're on your own, Raz. You're on your own. I can't. I'm
Alright.
really useless now because of this fog. I can't see anything. Skip my turn. I'm just kidding.
I mean, you can move out of the fog.
What? No. Excuse me.
It is going to do
Isn't
a
there something where you can, like, stand on the
supernatural
edge?
ability that does not provoke, as it will start to unleash a blood-curdling howl. And I need...
I can't see it.
I can't see it, yeah.
That don't matter.
I know it doesn't matter.
Sunny.
What do I need to save?
Sunny, sun,
I never
sun.
hit that button.
And everybody within this circle, which... Is Layla in it? Layla is,
Am I in the circle?
and
I think that's
Nimitep's not. Okay. Layla and
You
Raz.
sure you don't want to, like, move forward first?
I'm sure.
I don't care. What am I
Okay.
doing? You can't see us.
Will saves,
Am I
Raz
paralyzed?
and Layla.
Is this mind affecting?
No.
It's not?
Oh, wait, here says fear. Yeah, fear is mind affecting, so.
Okay. I just needed to know because I would have to turn my will save to be off of wisdom.
Did it? Oh, it was a will save?
Yeah, sorry. We
Oh,
can
sorry.
take that 20.
I
Could I
failed
take
anyway.
the 20?
Yeah. That's
I
oh,
failed
no,
anyway, so
Layla.
it doesn't matter.
Aww.
All
I
right.
am panicked or whatever.
What is
Layla.
it? We get hundreds, 20s, and 1s. What is this?
We gotta get the whole array today, you know. You are paralyzed for a round.
Alright. It's fine. I'm in the...
You're not out of the whole combat.
And Raz, you are
You might be.
I might be.
shaken for 1 round.
Okay.
Like, you guys might just kill this thing.
Pop that on.
Wait a
there.
minute. Level 9. I get an extra magic missile.
And that is its ability. But it does, like,
Game changer.
stand more up, turn around to, like, address you, I guess. It's acknowledging your presence.
Not mine, because it can't see me.
See? She
Thanks,
did good.
thanks.
Yeah. Alright,
He's
Wiz.
disappeared.
You heard the
I'm the
howl.
only one that is happy about it.
Yeah. Think I just want to magic missile it.
Okay. So you're gonna move out of the cloud?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Is there something where I can like stand on the edge and still see or not?
That's correct.
thing.
That's how that works.
That is how that works. Okay, then I'll stand like here because that seems maybe reasonable. I'll move here and then I'll magic missile it. And I get the maximum missiles because we're 9th level. And there's no rolling. I love magic missiles. Such a good spell.
You
Oh
should get
my
it.
god.
Yeah, it's the
10 to 5
bread
magic
and
missile when you
butter
get to higher
for
level.
most
1,
casters.
2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, I'll take that. It's pretty good.
Yay! Consistent pew 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 damage.
10, 15, 18 damage, yeah. I could have, I guess, spontaneously cast another Bone Shatter, but whatever.
Up to you. Alright, Layla, you're paralyzed. Are there any mental
Too late
things
now.
that you can do?
Oh, I could have
No.
quickened Magic Missile. Oh my god. That's so good. So much damage.
I do have a spell that could make me immune to it, but I haven't already cast it, so we're, you know.
Nimitep's gonna double move and feather step to a flank. Raz, you are shaken,
Yeah.
but flanking. Har
Mm,
har har har.
That means they offset each other, which is pretty nice.
It
At
does,
least
so thankfully I don't have to
attack
do
part, at
anything
least.
to my my
Well,
stuff.
Well, you have to
you
give
have
yourself
Shaken
+2.
applied to you,
Shaken's
so you
actually
have to.
applied.
Yeah, that
But
one.
yes.
I'll maintain my rage. I will. Might as well, yeah, turn on reckless and power attack
Yeah.
with my two-handed weapon, and I will full round it. Let's see. We don't have haste, right?
No.
No.
Okay,
That
so
would
it's
be
just two
what a
attacks.
smart wizard would cast.
Oh, it's just one thing. We can save it. Got a hit. It's dead.
Well, there you go.
Why's your second? Oh, because it puts hits before misses. That's why. Okay, that's right. Yay!
Yay! You guys did it.
Okay.
Close all these windows. All right.
Yep. Simple.
Man, just wait, Secret. I have Quicken True Strike now. If it's something that's
Oh.
innervation-able.
Are you trying
gonna
to
be spicy.
intimidate my enemies?
No, I'm just telling you now because I'm excited. And
Should have
yeah.
just said yes. Like, no. Alright, good job, everybody. You get that experience and the Hexploration XP.
Yay! Are we level 10 yet?
Yeah, that leveled you right away, so.
Oh yeah, that was such a hard fight. It makes sense.
Okay, so Nimitep's going
That's
to
good.
look at the body that's being consumed here and comes to the conclusion that it is too late for this poor soul, but takes notice that half
But
of his
not
body is a scorpion.
Okay, not Chesisek. Good. It's like, man, first hex we already found the body. We already found Chesisek.
Yeah, they're like, wow, we can't believe
Uh,
that you actually explored the first hex you came to.
Yeah, I'll come up here and
Shock.
wait. I didn't mean to go there. I want to go there, and I want to look at the body and see if I know what kind of creature it is. It's part scorpion. And also, I'm super happy we got rid of the undead thing. That's always good.
You see that there are some valuables left here. And,
Ooh.
I mean, I'll take its arrows if it had arrows or its bow.
this
Especially if it had like fiery arrows.
being seems like a person, not just like a monster, you know? So if somebody wants to maybe roll a knowledge religion, Nimitep would recommend maybe we bury this person, this individual.
I think
And
she'd be interested in that.
Whizpops and Nero, you start to think about like what this creature is, and you think it's called a Gertablilu,
Oh,
Gertablilu
the scorpion people.
scorpion
Yeah,
people.
Gertabli.
And you think that you recall the burial customs for these creatures, and that you should cover it with sand and place a stone engraved with a simple rune over the body. And somebody can wear roll a knowledge nature.
You know, a lot. I don't have knowledge nature, do I?
I mean, I'm int-based wizard
All right.
Let
with
me get it for you.
insane
It's
and
not very high, but there you go.
Whizpops and Raz, you guys both notice that the amulet that he is wearing is like a personal effect that his family would likely appreciate having returned, as that is a common thing, is to return the fallen's amulet to that of their own people. So whether or not you guys choose to do that, let me know. And then you guys
I'll
also
detect magic on it.
You don't well, you detect magic on a number of things, but not on the
But not the
amulet
amulet.
itself. You do detect magic on the longbow made of bone. And you detect magic on 2 arrows.
Cool.
And
Good
I
job, Raz.
don't
You made sure you
think
didn't
this is
shoot his
magical.
magic
I'm just
arrows.
double checking. Oh, this is. Okay, you also detect magic on a whip.
Damn, those are some really good D8 rolls there.
So what we got? 25. Let's get your party sheet out.
I will suggest that we take the amulet to give to the person's family if we ever find them. And if no one wants to, I'll take it. Actually, I'll just take it. That's fine. I have ant hole. I
I
can
don't know
carry
what our
things.
chances of finding anyone that was related to this creature person, but
You never
maybe
know.
since we're roaming the desert.
All right,
I think it's more likely we find them than they find this body that we're gonna bury, and they're not gonna, unbury it, dig it up.
All right, what else we got?
So you find 2 +1 arrows. You find a +1 composite longbow.
Ooh,
Nope, no strength.
what's the strength on it?
Nothing. It's
There
just
has to be some strength on it.
It doesn't say.
No, it could be a 0.
Then what is it? There's no point for it to be a composite longbow with +0
I mean, there's no
strength. That's the
point,
whole
but it is
to
an
have a
item in the
strength, right?
game.
But then it's not good. It doesn't
No, it's
work.
not.
It's the Baycock's bow. It doesn't have.
Well, what is its damage?
It's just a composite longbow. It's in the party sheet. You should have
Right,
all
but
its
he
stats
was
right
wondering
there.
what the character stat block said the damage bonus was.
That would tell you what the strength rating on it is.
I'm pulling up the PDF right now because you know how Paizo or whoever makes these in Fantasy Grounds doesn't like to fill in all the details.
Okay, it has a cost of 2,400 gold, So that means it's a +2 composite, right?
I'm looking
Or
at
like
It's
a composite
actually
2 strength,
a
or is it 3?
Baycock right now, and it says it's a +3 on just a regular Baycock.
okay. Thank you.
This is just
It wasn't hard.
Paizo's being making me have to go outside of the paid source. The upsetting thing is,
Well, I mean,
like
you
I
don't have
pay.
to.
Well, no, like if for me to find out this information to confirm, I have to go outside of Fantasy Grounds to find out. I shouldn't have to do that. I paid $23.
But it can be whatever you want it to.
Well, I guess, but I don't know these answers because I don't work with these kind of bows. So here you go. It's a +3. I'm gonna add that to your theme.
Yep.
We're moving on.
That's like really good. Damn.
Yeah, but Raz is a better one already.
Well, not
Then a
necessarily.
+1? Like magic +1?
Oh, the
See,
magic
my
part of it,
my
yeah.
bow is a
Yeah.
+5 strength rating, but this is a +1 with a +3. So even though I
But you could
lose one,
use.
I get +1 to hit, and
Yeah,
I
it
could
can.
give this more enchantments.
Yeah.
You could put the arrows. You could use the arrows with your current bow, and then use normal arrows with the new bow.
I'd rather save the
Right?
+1 arrows for if we fight something incorporeal, and
That's
I would be
range,
using the
yeah.
+1 bow anyway.
But I guess my point
I'm gonna
is
take both of
is
those.
if it's a +1
Okay.
arrow, it doesn't stack with the enhancement bonus from the +1 bow.
It does not.
And the
So you're better
final
off using your higher strength bow.
item you identify is a scorpion tail whip. The lash of this whip is made of countless tiny chitinous plates, interlocking to form an articulated cord, tipped with sharp blades. A scorpion tail whip is a +2 scorpion whip that can strike with incredible speed. When attacking with the scorpion tail whip, the wielder gains a +2 insight bonus on his initiative check, provided his first attack on the first round of combat is made with the scorpion tail whip. If the wielder switches weapons or makes an attack with another weapon before attacking with the scorpion tail whip, he does not gain the initiative bonus.
That's a pretty spicy weapon
Aye.
if you like whips.
It has an image. I don't know if you want to see it.
Pretty.
Yeah, I don't even think I'm proficient with that.
Doesn't have a value on
Wow.
it. I'm assuming it's worth something though.
Probably.
Okay, and then the amulet is
That's
a decorative gold amulet engraved with a spiraling scorpion's tail. And this is the one that WizPops
Yeah.
took.
I called it Amulet of Scorpion Dead Desert Dude on my
You
sheet.
can do that, but it's now in the parcels. So if you want to maybe edit your
Oh, okay.
value on that one, and then we can just delete this one.
Man, that is not a bad
Sure.
whip.
Oh, because that just says. Okay. Can I copy the description? No. Okay. I'll just take the value then. 85.
Makes me sad that nobody else uses this weapon.
Yeah, this is what happens.
No one uses
One person
armor. No one
accumulates them
uses
all.
weapons. Cool.
We did the same thing in Second Darkness.
I mean, that just means we can sell whatever we don't need.
At half the price.
Yeah?
Ideally, it is worth it to actually have a party that can use everything.
I mean, then you get 0% of the price if you keep it.
No,
Well,
you get 100%.
no, you get
of it if you
100%
keep it.
because you're using it.
If you're using it all the time.
If
Yeah.
you use it, period.
Yeah, I'd rather sell it and put the money towards my amazing wizard staff I'm gonna make.
WizPops has plans.
I've been saving all my money, like legit. I have a lot of money. I have like 9,000 gold. Actually, I have almost 10,000 gold saved up.
Let's see, is a scorpion whip a martial weapon or an exotic weapon?
Does it say? Let's see here.
Scorpion Whip is martial or exotic. Is that what you
It
said?
doesn't say on this thing.
I'm trying to stand out if it is. Proficiency exotic. Okay, so I can't even use it.
Yeah,
As
sell it.
disarm, reach, and chirp. Yeah.
How
Whips are
much is
pretty
it
good.
worth?
Well, it's whips. Whips are exotic. If it's a plus
I'm
2, like it says it is, it's a plus 2 Scorpion Whip, it's worth a lot. It's like 8,300 minimum.
Oh yeah.
Is its
I didn't
value
see the
not
plus
in
2 in the
there?
description.
Um,
No, that's why
Yeah, I
I
didn't see
was
it.
like, here
Here,
we
I'll
go
get the lab.
again.
I just screwed up English. I was like, here, I'll get the lab. I meant here, I'll get the price. I'm opening Hero Lab. But hey,
Hero Lab.
same
Yeah.
thing. You know.
I mean, this is really good. This weapon, if you have proficiency with a whip,
yeah.
with the Scorpion Whip, yeah. But yeah, sell it, make money, profit.
Someday I'll play a Whip Magus. It'll be fun.
Yeah. I want to play a whip
Oh
character,
yeah, that'd be cool.
but I haven't gotten to that.
I briefly considered that
Right
for
now,
your new
play a
game,
Ray
Pluto.
character because I've been wanting to do that. Haha. Let's see, magic. Oh, this is gonna be weapons.
Could you just do like 2 levels of Magus to get Spell Strike and Spell Combat, and then just go full Wizard for all the spells?
Scorpion Tail Whip is 12,305
Kind of.
gold.
You don't get the Martial though.
Yeah, and you'd be behind on your wizard spellcasting levels, and there's still a
Yeah,
restriction
they don't stack,
where
right?
the spell. I think you can only still spell combat with Magus spells, although there is an Arcana you could get
That
that
lets you
would
take
let
the
you
Wizard
use.
spells, yeah.
That would, well, yeah, and that lets you cast spells from other classes and still do Magus things with
Oh
them.
yeah, that's right.
But you have to take there's a thing you have to take to let you do it.
Yeah, so 12,000 gold. Who wants to carry that thing?
I mean, I'd probably be the one to do it.
Okay, Mr. Dwarf, Master Dwarf.
Mr.
I
Dwarf. Alright. Got that.
I still want to make a
handled.
character that like delivers heal spells through like non-lethal attacks to his allies.
Alright.
That seems wonderful.
Go ahead and place your guys' selves in non-marching order. Since you explored the hex, the whole day is consumed. Do you want to continue through the night, do anything, or rest?
I'm going to order food, but I don't have anything
If
special
it's
I want to do.
if it's getting late, then yeah, we can set up camp and rest. And I'm actually gonna go survival and look for food or hunt something down that I can cook. And I guess I'll hold on to the Scorpion Whip. I can't use it, but I can hold on until we sell it or trade it.
Alright, so you look for some things to consume and bring back to the camp. And you guys are going to rest. Let me pull up the party sheet. Is your guys' watch order still Nimitep Nero, then Raz, then Wiz Pops and Leia?
Yeah,
Okay.
that works.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
So we're still at nighttime. Would you survive for?
I went hunting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's a good
I'm
idea.
scrounging up what I can here in the desert.
Yeah, you saw that one scorpion body and you wanted to find some scorpions to eat.
Okay, you guys get through the evening without any encounters. You didn't roll your perceptions, but luckily there were no encounters. And it is the next day. Where to? Also, can I have you guys in a marching order on the encounter map?
Sure.
Yeah.
Typically it's me and Nematep
I
in
mean,
front. I might actually be in front of Nematep
more than
because
back.
we're out in the open.
And
Probably
I'll
have
be
like
like
Nero in the
flying around
back,
through the middle of the day,
and
like
yeah, we just want to keep like Layla and Wizpops between like the beefier people. That
9
way
hours of
there's less of
flying.
a chance that they get bopped. And we could have Tetasura kind of like maybe in the back too. Form like a little circle around Wizpops and Layla.
I mean, I'm legit flying, like uh, yeah.
Well, I mean, you saw those giant birds, so
Yeah, I'm not flying like super high in the air. I'm flying like, you know, anywhere
right, just stay
from
close to us.
5 to 20 feet off the ground. I'm not going way up or anything.
Within reach of us so that we can help you and defend you.
Yep.
But yeah, something like that. This should be fine.
Okay. All right. Back over to this map. Where are we going now? Let me get my thing on here.
Witch Pops tells you though, when you're old is the best time to become a wizard. It's so much easier on your joints when you don't have to walk. You can fly around. And he doesn't even have to worry about getting fat because his ring of sustenance means he just gets the exact right amount of nutrition.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, Witchpops is literally just trying to like enjoy the rest of his life as most he can. Like he's not wasting time eating. He's not wasting time sleeping, except 2 hours a night. You know, he just wants to live as much as he can in his old advanced years.
So yeah, where to now?
North. I mean, we have a giant map of hexes, and we know north. And I mean, like,
I'm down
can
with
we?
North.
Did we see any
Yeah,
tracks?
you guys
Were there any
already-
tracks to follow ever?
This is trackless as you're in the desert and there's always wind.
That's right.
You
This-
guys already
yeah, this
went
particular map is
north,
trackless.
so to say, from the location you were told that they went north. But beyond that, who knows? So that's up to you.
Yeah, from a game point of view, it could be anywhere on this
Yeah,
map.
we're going here.
basically.
Okay.
We're
so-
basically
Okay.
looking for anything
I'm letting Raz
like
lead.
evidence of the cult.
Yeah, okay.
Like, that's fine, Raz, you lead.
Let's go for your perceptions as you begin to explore this hex.
Oh, we didn't get
I
night
forgot
trap.
also to give you guys something.
Energy drain.
I mean, is that what you want? Because I can do that.
Yeah.
That
What
I
Pluto
can
wants.
do.
I like being a level 9 character, but playing like a level 2 character.
Huh.
There was a potion of cure moderate wounds with your guys' find.
Oh.
Cool.
Okay.
Courtesy of Crimson Rabbit.
Thank you.
Alrighty. So I only
Yeah, I
see
don't
two
need that, I don't think.
perceptions.
Oh, I'll take it.
Yeah, I have
Melee,
one of
love
those
that
already,
shit.
so it's like, eh.
Yeah, I give you my perception down there. My perception got a lot better with those eyes of the eagle that we found.
Oh yeah.
I'm very perceptive. I will definitely see everything.
Do it, Wiz. Do it.
Well, I mean, I rolled a 2. It's already there.
Oh. We're missing Mira then? Okay. I had my hopes up that you still had a chance, but that was wrong.
No, I
No.
don't.
No chance for Wiz Pops. Is Nero there?
I guess not.
Oh, Pluto, I did find my skill stuff with like the mask and getting free skill points. I had actually written down in my notes on my sheet what my original points were, and it was what I figured out, so it all worked out. When I already did my level 5, I was confused what my starting skill ranks were.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I
I did it
remember.
right though, so I'm happy. I did the Mathfinder. Alright, well, Nero doesn't get to participate in the surprise round of the next combat. Because that's what's happening, right? Combat.
Huh? No, you guys are exploring the hex.
Oh.
There might be combat, but it's whether or not you
Hey,
find
he rolled a
shit.
2 also.
Because
It's
believe it or
just better
not, you
than my
can be in
2.
a hex and fail the perceptions, and there could be something in the hex, and you guys just didn't find it. So, there we go.
Where's Philippe when you need him?
Yeah. Wait. Oh, I hit hotkeys and it just did some rolls for me accidentally. Okay. Whoops! Alright, so you guys begin to explore these hex. And, I don't know, move this. Maybe. They tend to give you things you're gonna need. That is a thing that Paizo does. I know Raz. Yeah. Okay. Alright, as you guys explore this hex, at some point, everybody but Liz Pops is going to get to act in a surprise round. As you guys can feel the ground rumbling around you, but it's almost like a circle around you. Kind of like more than one creature. But they seem to be burrowing and circling around you guys. Yeah, he's flying. Let's get rid of this Baycock from the combat tracker. Welcome. Welcome to the only random encounter map I have. This might be true. So go ahead and roll your initiatives. I mean, if you guys really want a new desert map, I can go get another picture of top-down desert. That's easy. You want variety. I mean, it sounds like a big deal. No. A white board, yeah. Yeah, it's the same thing all the time. Uh, anywho, do I have everybody's initiative? Oh, I gotta do Nimitep. No. Keep forgetting. That is correct. It's for you to take notes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you feel good? No, it doesn't sound like he's not very happy. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. I'm enjoying his misery. Sorry, guys. I'll move on. Whiz Pops, you don't get to act because you're not aware of this ground trembling. Nimitep, however, notices and she activates Feather Step. Okay, so the ground trembles in one spot, and something. Hold on, let me at least get its thing open. Something pops up from under the ground right next to Raz and Nimitep. And that's its surprise move. And it looks like it's all made of earth. Dirt and stone and all that fun stuff. No, this is another day, so you have... I didn't reset spells if you... Yeah. And then, next to our ally, another one pops up for its race round. Oh, and I forgot to roll her thing. Let me get these up here. I'm pretty sure she... Yeah, she definitely sees them. Okay. Her surprise action would have happened before theirs, so let me see what she wants to do that would not have affected seeing them. She is going to... Yeah, I guess none of these spells are super handy at the moment. Does she have reach? She does not. She can't 5-foot step. Can she fly? Yes, she flies. Okay. Of course she flies. This elemental would have... Things change. She's gonna like 5-foot fly up here and touch Raz. And she's... I don't know if you already have an enhancement spell or bonuses on you right now, but she gives you bull's strength. And I don't have an effect for that, so do you want... I can make one really quick. It's just, what, strength +4, right? Yeah. She doesn't know or not, but yeah. Okay, there we go. And then the elemental will come up next to her at that spot. Okay. Maybe. Raz? Okay, let me edit it then and just make it a 2. If it knew... Yeah, if it knew the belt was enhancement, but I don't think on your character sheet there's a way to say it. Great, which slows the game down the more shit I add to the combat tracker. Okay. It is a surprise round still. You don't hear anybody but me? Are you serious? No, why didn't anybody say something?
I'm gonna use red
Oh,
weapons.
the stream.
Yeah, all this time? Guys, you gotta tell
And
me
I'm
this
going to
shit.
attack it.
They just thought that you were playing by yourself. You didn't actually have any players talking.
Yeah, so now I'm gonna have to clip this and edit out and then
Oh,
explain to the
no.
YouTube why we have an hour and a half of missing content.
Here's the
Dang.
big hit. Even minimum
Well,
damage, bam.
I had the stream open, but I keep it muted because I don't like hearing everything doubled up.
Right, but
Twice,
I've had a couple
yeah.
of visitors.
So,
It's always like that one
yeah.
guy way later. Everybody else is just like, everything's normal here. And it's like, what?
yeah.
It's my turn. I smack it.
Oh, man.
Oh, at least we got it fixed before, like, it's,
The
well,
end.
at least we didn't lose everything.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we're actually not that far in. We're less than halfway at least. Or about half.
Yeah.
Right, I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been that we were muted during, like, a big dramatic reveal or
Moment.
something like that.
Story
Yeah.
point or
Just being
something,
us-
yeah.
Us bumbling around through hexes. Oh man, no one can
Oh,
hear us
man.
complaining about obscuring mist. Oh
Nobody got to hear that. Darn it. I was gonna
no.
clip
That
that.
was some quality content. Yeah.
Complain about the map. No one heard me complain about the same map.
This is true.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Let's
Raz-
go rehash everything that happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nero.
5 magic missiles.
Oh, we're still in a surprise round. What would you like to do?
I gotta ask. Difficult terrain?
Always.
Yeah, desert.
Yeah, if we're in the desert, it's always difficult terrain.
Wanted to double check.
Yeah.
Then
He
I'm
got his
going to
hopes
make
up.
my way through this and worry about the attack of opportunity when it hits me. Because that's a full movement for me right now. I would have gone around Nematep, but you know, I want to be able to do things too.
Okay. It didn't start a power attack, so it can't do that. So it's just gonna be a regular slam. And it hits.
That it does.
Wait, let me look at Earth Mastery really quick. You take an additional +1 to that, so let me add that to you. Because of Earth Mastery. Okay, and so that's your turn.
No, I made a full movement.
It's
10
a
feet
surprise
instead of
round.
20. Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, sorry.
Then again, it took so long to get to me.
Yeah. And then another one pops up.
Oh, good.
Next to Whiz Pops! Rah!
No, he's
Layla?
10 feet
You're
up
good,
in the
Wiz
air,
Pops.
I'm
so.
10 feet in the air, so
Okay, well, it's staring at you. It looks like it might try to jump or something. I don't
I'm
know.
gonna
Be scared.
go up.
Yeah, I'll fly away.
I'm gonna go 15 feet up in the air. Swift action, activate the fly, and then
Mhm.
use a move action for my surprise round to go up into the air.
Okay.
I'm scared. Run away.
You should be, because another one shows up right next to Nero.
Oh my god, there's so many of them.
And another one
Aw, they're
shows
so cute.
up right next to Nimita.
Oh my god.
And
What
another one
is
shows
going
up
on?
next to the Sphinx.
Wait, is this real life?
This is real life. Alright,
Yeah.
round one. Whiz
I
Pops.
knew there was at least
Is
5
this
because I
just
can
fantasy?
read. It turns out I can
Or
just
are we
read.
caught in a
So-
landslide?
I can read
This
that
is
there was creature
interesting
5, so
because
it's
Fireball's not
it's
very good when
appropriate
it
hit.
has to hit your whole party to hit them.
Oh, that's wind fireballs. The best.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I'll
worry about it.
fly
It's
up.
totally fine.
I'll fly up higher to be like 20 feet in the air. And then I'm going to cast haste on the party.
There you go.
Oh, weird.
If you had a reach spell, you could do communal resist energy with a reach spell to like hit everybody within all your allies within like 25 feet,
Yeah.
and then you
'Cause
could
it's
throw a
easy come,
fireball
easy go.
and be like, "It's okay, I gave you guys resistance fire. It's fine."
Yeah. Worth it. Okay, so everyone gets haste. That's my
I'll make
turn.
you
I
have
feel
reach.
faster.
A reach spell though, but I could give you a meta
I do
for my
not.
meta rod, and then it would work.
And I also don't have resist energy, so
Terrible.
Okay.
I'm a good wizard.
Okay, Nimitip can feather step around, but there is now
You are the
a
goodest.
golem, or not a golem, but an elemental or thing right there. She might just try to strike at it. It's there. It's not a flink though. But Whiz Pops, roll an honest arcana.
Oh shoot, I forgot. I just figured they were elementals, so we knew things. But yeah,
Yeah. If
Whiz
they're
Pops needs to know that.
immune to the critical, does that also mean they're going to be immune to the sneak attack? Flanking. Let me pull up elemental traits here.
I want to say no, but I'm not sure.
I seem to
Well,
remember
immune to
that being an
critical and
issue
immune to
for-
precision damage
Or
isn't
different,
like
right.
it's usually not mutually
They
exclusive, but it
sometimes
typically
go
they would
together.
have both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I seem to remember not being able to sneak attack elementals when I played Nizzo and basically
Not
Yeah.
subject to critical hits or flanking. Does not take additional damage from precision-based attacks
Yeah.
such as sneak attack. Okay, so
Oh,
she
dang.
knows not to try to do that. Try to get around them because you'll tell them you can't crit them or sneak attack them. So she's like, fine, I'll just whack at them. So we're hasted. So we're still level 8 on this character sheet. So we got 2 attacks plus the haste and maybe a key attack. I'm not sure if I'm going to key attack yet. So the haste misses, and the 2 other do hit. Sure, we're going to spend a key point. Okay.
Dang.
Alright, so she got 2 hits out. She's like, oh, these things are hard. This lovely character.
Obscuring mist.
No. Like, if that Baycock didn't get put down, it would have took flight and just started hailing you guys with arrows. So that obscuring mist would have been, like, what you wanted.
Yeah, no, I think
Yeah.
it was actually good.
Well, I mean,
I had it
I would have shot
blasted it out of
back.
the sky.
Yeah.
Heck, I could probably jump up to it and just grab it.
Yeah.
A jumping grappler. That's a cool build. You just jump around the combat grappling people.
Oh yeah, just be a monk.
Like a barbarian at a Diablo
That sounds
2.
fun.
Hey!
I mean, I can do that.
She's gonna cast a
Yeah,
spell.
but you're not built for grapple, right? Anyways.
But I can do it.
I will spellcraft the spell. I want to know what she's up to. Although your price can
Trust
tell us
no
what it does.
sphinxes.
She fails to concentrate casting the spell.
Of course she does.
It was probably just obscuring mist.
That means I lose the spell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor her. That would have been a good spell for you guys. Oh well.
You're like, oh well, the party's gonna have a harder time now.
No,
I'm so upset.
This CR is actually not hard for you guys at all. I know it seems like
Yeah.
a lot to you, but the CR itself is not hard.
Well, I mean, look, I hit it once and it's at heavy.
Yeah, it's already almost down.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about
Well,
it.
and
Honestly.
hey, water types are strong against ground types, so.
Wrong game.
Alright. We are going to do something that doesn't get to happen all that often in games, but first let me get my power attack on. Because I am going to power attack. I'm also going
How dare
to
you.
cleave! Alright, so the first target I'm going to hit is Nero, and then followed up to Nimitep if I succeed. I miss Nero. I do not get to cleave Nimitep.
Oh, just barely missed me, too.
Oh yeah, but its AC's lower, so how about that?
Alright.
It's one of the things.
Actually, I don't have a
Cleave,
cleave
your AC goes down.
AC thing, do I? That's just a -2, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if I have just.
I think. I don't use cleave very often, but I'm pretty sure it's a -2.
Nobody uses cleave very often. Let me just pull it up, double check.
It's rough because by the time you get cleave, a lot of times you're like, well,
Yeah,
I can already
-2.
attack twice. I don't know. One of the underrated things about cleave, though, is they're both at like your highest base attack bonus. So, yeah, like I don't know. People get this idea that
At
they're gonna
level
hit with extra-
1, it's
Well,
an extra
even-
attack, which is good.
Sure, but I mean, even later
But
on.
once you
I'm
get to
saying-
6, and if you're a 1-to-1, then you just take 2 attacks. If you're
But the
not going
second
into
one
greater
is-
cleave, then it loses its
But
value. Because
I think it actually still has values. What I'm saying, because I
After
think that
6, because it's not -5.
yeah, it's not -5. I mean, granted, you only get
it's
that attack if you use
-5,
attack,
but you take the AC penalty.
Sure, but AC a lot for a lot of characters. Like people, you just give up on it. So I don't know. I think it has utility later on. And I think it's another one of those things. It's kind of like,
I think it does if you take greater cleave.
yeah,
You kind of need like the possibility to take more than 2 attacks.
Yeah, whiz pops knowledge. These are earth elementals.
the biggest strength
No
against
way.
cleave is that it doesn't interact with haste. That's probably the biggest thing that kind of hurts it.
That too.
What, you
You also
can't
need to hit
haste
the
hit
first attack
and
against the
then
second one.
cleave follow up?
No,
That's correct because it's not a full.
because cleave is
attack.
its own action. It's a standard.
And you
a
can't
special
double hit
standard action.
somebody and then follow up with the cleave if you succeed.
I
The
feel like
only
there's,
exception to that is when you have cleaving finish, which is really good and
Mm.
needs cleave to get.
I think I remember there being a way to get an ability to use Vital Strike with Cleave, which is kind of interesting. But
Not that I know of.
there's like a cleric, or not a cleric, but like a Gorham thing or something. I think that you can take.
Anyways,
Mm-hmm. Anywho,
who turn?
it's Brass's turn now.
Oh, food's here, BRB.
Okay, I'm gonna maintain my rage
don't
and I'm
believe
going
you.
to attack this thing. There's my first attack with my heavy flail. I hit. I down it. So then I'm just gonna move to the next one. Let's see.
Yeah.
I think Nero and Nematip can handle these two, but I need to help the Sphinx with these other ones. So I'm just gonna move down over here with number 2 and 6. And that'll be my turn.
Yeah, there's a the weapon trick feat for two-handed weapon tricks. If you have Cleave and improved Vital Strike, and you can take you can do Vital Strike damage on your Cleave on both Cleave attacks. But yeah, it basically like the further you get on the Vital Strike tree, you have to you take one step down on your Vital Strike though for both attacks. But
We are now at Nero's turn.
yeah, it's kind of interesting. I don't know if it's good, but it's interesting at least.
I'm happy for haste. So I'm gonna take one burn so that I can do a full round attack with my kinetic blade.
Woo!
Okay.
Let me check something. Okay. Yeah. Those who are airborne, if you attack it, we're gonna have a conversation. But go ahead.
So, of my 3 attacks, I'm gonna put the first one at Earth Elemental 4. If he goes down, I'm gonna move over to Earth Elemental 1.
Okay.
But they're all going at 4 until he goes down.
They probably have the same
You
AC
didn't
anyway,
have it
right?
targeted, but what number was that for?
Oh, 4. So the one next to Nematep.
Okay, you hit.
Hit. Okay.
I have him targeted now.
Yeah.
I do,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, it's down.
Now after 1.
Okay, you hit.
And the last one.
Shit.
Oh!
You can't
Oh,
crit?
sad
It crits
face.
anyway, though.
And it knows, anyways,
Yeah.
so it's fine.
It would have been immune anyway, so it's fine.
Bam, dead.
That's okay.
What number is dead? Is that number 1?
That was
1 and
yeah.
4 died.
Oh, no, 4 is just down, not dead, right?
Yeah, it's dying. You're right.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 is dead.
Okay.
Unless elementals, I don't think they are like undead.
These.
I think they can be dying.
Yeah, they have a regular dying state, and these don't seem to be summons, so they will go through the regular dying bullshit.
They are extra planar.
It's true.
Yeah, their essence slash soul slash spirit will just go back to their plane of existence and they'll reform.
But they're not summoned, so they won't poof as soon as they hit 0.
Correct.
Right.
Alrighty, and this fellow, there's a whiz pops in the air. He cannot reach him. What do we want to do? We're gonna climb the air to get to whiz pops. Okay. It's gonna
He
five.
has airwalk. He's an-
Actually, it's gonna
That would be
5-foot
really
glide
funny.
underneath whiz pops. So I'm just gonna move whiz pops a little bit here.
It'd be really funny if,
And
if the Earth Elementals had airwalk.
You might start looking around for like a wizard nearby or something if that starts happening.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You're like, who else
Like,
is here?
something's going on. It's like they think it's like a hybrid elemental. I'm like, yeah, but that's like one of those ones that I wouldn't expect to run into. Like, what even is that?
You're walking Earth Elemental? I don't know. Because like Earth
It's like a hybrid
Earth
elemental.
Mastery,
Earth
like
and-
those who aren't touching the ground take a penalty to hit it. So
Yeah.
so it would
Yes.
make sense.
It's actually more powerful in the air, fighting in the air because they get all their penalties. Although I think it takes a penalty too, so I don't know.
Well, it's weaker.
Yeah.
We
I
don't
think it's
take a
weaker 'cause it's
penalty
not
for
touching-
hitting it if we're in the air.
Alright, Layla, you're in the air how high?
I'm 15 feet up.
How high is Wiz Pop?
20 feet up.
Attack me.
I was gonna cleave, but I can't. So we only have one attack. This is why cleave is good on these things. He hits with a powerful attack and wounds Raz a little bit. As its rocky fist slams
Alright.
into your gut. Alright, Layla.
I want to try my new spell. So this is probably kind of a waste, but I'm casting Dismissal.
Oh,
Take it back. Yeah, you are banished.
failed.
Be
Which one did you
gone.
banish?
Elemental 6.
6.
Be gone!
Poof.
And has a 20% chance to end up at a different plane than the Earth plane. Not that it matters that much, but
I mean, it might matter. This elemental might come back for you, so
Alright.
he's got to figure his
It
way
goes-
back.
yeah, it does go back to the Earth plane though. But if I'd rolled below 20%, it could have sent it to a different one. Like it could have ended up in like the airplane and been really miserable.
Maybe, yeah, that wouldn't be fun. I think air would be better than, like, I don't know, fire, maybe, or water. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know these
Earth
things'
kind of-
preferences.
Yeah, Earth kind of gets beat up by all of them one way or another. It's kind of like Earth is always touching each one of those, but each one of those isn't always touching the other. Fun facts. So that's your turn. This one is going to slam and then try to cleave Nero. And
Oh no.
a powerful attack. I gotta.
Isn't this one down?
Is this one down? Oh, this one's down. Okay. It's not gonna do that at all.
Heh.
It is round 2, Whiz Pups.
I am going to
I wish
magic
things stood out
missile.
more for the game master. Like, if things were down or not. Nothing, like, pops up for me other than what it said in chat.
I think magic missile. Do I have another spell that would be good? Nah.
Well, like grays out the
well, magic
icon, but
missile
I
'em.
wish it did something more.
I
like,
don't see
put an
those
X over it or
icons. I
something.
don't know why.
No, That sucks.
So I'll
Yeah. I
target
used
this
to.
number 5 one over here. Actually, no, I'll target. Who's this one under me? Number 2. Yeah. Cast the magic missiles, do the damages.
Pew, pew, pew,
Yay,
pew.
lots of rolling. No ones, that's good.
Right. Do you move at all?
Sure, I'll fly around a bit. I'll whiz around.
Whiz around. Bzzz. He needs like one of those propeller hats.
Whee!
You know what I'm saying?
Oh no.
Put it on
That
top of
would be
that
funny.
mummy's mask you're wearing.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, Nimitep is going to... Yeah, why don't I see their statuses? That's kind of... Because, like, even when I cover my mouse over it, I don't see... status. Is number 3 still up? I think so. No. Number 2?
I just dismiss ones. I'm like, I just want to get rid of them. You don't have to figure it out. It's just
Here, we're
gone.
5 foot step here. Oh, well, I appreciate it, but unfortunately, I have more turns before you can do that again. I don't know. Everybody delays their action. Layla? No, okay, she's gonna 5 foot step here, and I guess we're gonna flurry. May not use a key point, so we're gonna start with attack 1, haste 1. Shit. Flurry. Wait, why does she have a penalty to her second attack? That shouldn't happen at all. Right? She's a monk. So, what am I missing? A 5? So 17 plus 5. I think that's a hit. It's definitely a hit. Okay. So 1 hits.
Well, I mean, she uses stances.
Right, but the iterative shouldn't be a -5, is what I'm saying.
Well, she does have an iterative at -5.
But I'm flurrying. Flurries, you
Right, that's just an extra attack.
Then she misses. Alright, and then, let's see, what do we got? We got the key attack. Which I think the key attack is at the main base attack. Looks like she
Yes.
hits with that. And wounds it. She's gonna go ahead and just full round this one with the haste attack. I did not check and see if we had power attack or anything like that. We do, but I'm not using it. It's fine. It's...
How many levels of monk is she?
Right now, just 4.
4? Okay, yeah, then that's right.
Okay.
She has her first attack, she has a 5 down, then she has 1 flurry. So it should be 1 at the full, then the -5, then another at the full with flurry of blows, and if she key strikes, or she key pulls, it's another full. So she could have 3
And a
at full
haste.
at max.
Okay, so it was all right then. Okay.
Yeah.
He's no longer cleaving anymore. This is number 3, and he's down. This is number 5. He is still up. It's gonna... It's gonna earth glide away as a full withdrawal into the ground. If you'll ever see him again. Raz?
Full run this one. Bam.
Boom.
Bam! Okay.
Yep, that's what.
There's still a couple that are unconscious. What would you guys like to do?
I'll finish them off.
Okay.
I got a couple attacks.
Then they all go away. The one that survived
Bloody monsters.
gets the tale, the tale.
Hey, 2 of them survived.
2. That's true.
Because one of them got just banished back to the Earth plane.
That's true. That's success in a way. In a small way. He got to go home. Maybe that's what he wanted.
Maybe.
It's not like they can planar travel by themselves.
Restless spirits of Earth that needed to be put down. Now the rocks are back to being calm rocks.
Okay, that's your experience for exploring the hex and handling the band of elementals. They were a hard
Yeah,
rock
you know,
band.
Raz is like, yeah. I like how light and like comfy this Curus is, but I do get hit a lot more with it.
Raz contemplates his armor.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch to the adamant. I'm gonna switch to my breastplate again.
Okay, adding log. Okay. You guys probably want to rest and camp and stuff like that.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, we'll camp. And I'm gonna go looking for something I can bring back to cook and feed everybody with.
I'm gonna make sure everyone's water sacks are topped off.
Yeah, thankfully we don't have to worry about water with Nero.
Yeah.
Like, we're almost self-sufficient.
Alright, let's go ahead and get your guys' nighttime perceptions. And is the watch order staying the same? If you're never sure what the watch order is,
Yeah.
you can always go to the party sheet to the order tab. In fact, let me put your guys' tokens in your thing.
There, watch order.
Thinking about drawing a camp for you guys.
Yeah, it'd be cute.
Can you guys see the drawing?
I see that. Oh, it's so cute.
Okay, that's your fire. Do you guys have tents? Each one of you guys have a tent?
Yeah, I don't see any of this.
You don't? Okay. Then that does nothing.
All right.
That's fine. Do each of you guys have a tent? I don't think I really clarified.
I
I
don't
think I
remember.
had
can
one on
go
Yeah,
my
I
look.
do.
camel or something.
Yeah, I have a tent.
Do you guys all stay in your own tent?
I mean, I think my tent is big enough for just like 2 people.
I don't have a tent on my sheet. I know it was on my camel when we bought those or whatever, and then they got scared away. So I don't know.
So
I
you
don't
might
really
be
sleep
sharing
much.
your
Tentisura
tent.
is kind of
So
the one who needs like a. We don't have anything I think as big as her.
Okay.
yeah, I mean, someone's always taking watch, so I just like, if worst case, I just sleep a couple hours, and whoever's
I don't
taking
want her
the
to be out
first
in the
watch,
cold,
like
though.
Nimitep's tent.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll Nimitip's thing too. Ooh, okay. All right. Well,
I've found out that me having a bow is stupid.
Whiz Pops, when do you do your 2 hours of sleep?
During Nimitep's watch at the beginning.
So the very beginning, the first 2 hours.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep.
Then I need everybody to roll initiatives as something is going to happen.
Okay.
Let's see, I knew something was coming because you're putting a lot more emphasis on this than normal.
Fabulous,
Yeah.
I
I was trying to be vague.
Oh my god, I've rolled 19, 20, 19 on initiative this session. This is amazing. Who needs Dex? For real.
I gotta roll Nimitips as well. I'm so not used to these sheets, I keep forgetting where they're at. Oh no, I lost my thing. No. Oh, okay. Alright. Not Raz. Well, Raz, you're asleep. Layla, you're asleep. And Whiz Pops, you're asleep. During the first 2 hours of the watch, Nimitep and Nero are on watch. And Nimitep is very alert, and it looks like Nero is very alert. And Layla, Raz, and Wiz, when things start to happen, you will wake up from the sound. So we'll get to that. But what's going to happen is in the distance, it's not quite dark yet, but it is getting dark, or it's really dusk, or there's still a little bit of light in the sky. You can see flying two dragon-like looking creatures. And you'll need a knowledge to know more about those when they get closer.
I don't think I have the right knowledge for that.
I forgot to add her in. She will opt in to do her watch during Raz's because he was indicating he was doing it alone. So she's going to be asleep as well, but let me get her on. And she'll wake up as well. Okay. I did not mean to turn the orders. I don't know why I keep doing that. Is your guys' stuff on? You need to take the haste off. And what else do we have on right now? You have some things on.
Mage armor
You
is
can take
probably
the
not on.
strength and bonus off of me.
Probably not on who? Both of you guys?
Yeah, because I do it in the morning.
Okay.
But we wouldn't have it on at night. It would run out.
That's fair. Okay, so she's asleep. So in the distance, this flying creature, and I'm gonna position you guys kind of how I have on my little thing. So you're in a tent. She's not in a tent, but she's just sleeping outside. We got these two watching. Layla's in a tent down here. Raz is in a tent over here. Okay. This creature comes flying in, and it's going to roar. Hence why everybody's gonna wake up from the noise. And everybody within 120 feet of it will have to make a fortitude save. Which is everybody, including the sleeping people.
I'm old and hard of hearing.
Yep, nope. You're gonna hear it. Let me see. It's Nimitep's fortitude. And then you guys' ally. I see some low numbers in there. Okay. Raz, Layla, Whizpops, you are all fatigued.
Okay.
Sure.
And for Nero and Nimitep, since Nimitep's not here, you know, Nero's really the only one that like sees these two creatures coming in. One is a little bit further behind the other, and I'm gonna reveal it now. But this one is as close as it appears. This creature has the feathers of a lion, but the wings and scales of a brass dragon, and the wild mane matching its scales.
Feathers of a lion?
Feathers
Lions
of a
don't have
lion.
feathers.
The feathers of a lion. I like it.
I see. So it doesn't have feathers.
It's a
Got it.
griffin? Wait, those aren't eagle wings, though, so it's not a griffin.
Those are feathers. That is not fur. Those are feathers.
If
It
you
looks
say
really
so.
cool. I want to ride one.
Oh. Alright, Layla, you wake up from
That's what she
the
said.
roar, but you feel fatigued. You are prone in your tent.
Sure. I get out of my tent. Probably takes me the full round.
Okay. Raz. Same thing.
I get up, and feeling fatigued, I grab my bow.
Okay.
And I can do that in the same move action because of, or actually no, that would be if I was stowing it, but no. Yeah, I think that's my whole turn. Because I gotta grab my bow and arrows and stand up.
Okay. And Whizpops, you are also wakened and you're feeling fatigued.
I probably can hardly even stand up. So I'll have to cast Ant Hall on myself while on the ground.
That's right, because you have strength penalties for being fatigued now, and your strength is already really terrible.
Yep.
Oh man. Ugh.
So I'll cast Ant Hall on myself
I
and then
wanna
I'll
get
stand up
up!
in my tent.
But it's not gonna happen today. Good night.
It's not gonna happen today.
Okay, it's my turn.
The other one is coming in, flying behind, and it it looks like it's gonna start like swooping around the camp to about here, and that's all of its turn. So it basically double moved. Nero. Also, Knowledge Arcana if you have it.
Nope. How high up are they?
I'm gonna put them 20 feet.
Okay.
Let's make a thing for that. This might just help all together. There. Now, you guys know when you hover over.
Well, I will take the burn and shoot it with an extended and ranged blast. I hope this is set up right.
If it looks good, you hit.
I mean, it was supposed to be +9 instead of +8, but you know.
Okay, so now we bring ourselves to the tricky part. I did say that it is dusk and almost dark. It is just beyond dim light, but not dark. You being a dwarf,
It's within
You
60
can-
feet, he has dark vision.
yeah, you can see it. But for everybody else from here on forward, if you don't have dark vision or low light vision, there will be lots of mischances. Okay, you hit. Go ahead and do your damage. Woohoo!
Nice.
Okay, Nimitup's not sure.
Bloody
what to
bastard!
do. Secret's not sure what to do with Nimitep. So looking in... She has Dart. She has... Alchemical Fire. She has... Scroll of Magic Missile level 1. Nimitep has a lot of scrolls, you guys. She's been collecting.
Have you seen how many scrolls I have?
You need to use those, not hoard them.
Like,
Or sell them.
I don't
yeah,
think the rod
I
of
should sell them.
Python is gonna help you. No. She has Wand of Innervation 14 charges. We could try UMDing. Or throw a dart. 'Cause I don't want to use his wands that have, like, no charges left, you know. So I'm thinking pull out the wand of innervate. Do we have a range thing set up? Let's see. It's ranged touch attack. She has to roll a UMD. 20, is it? Right? Yep. Okay. Like she succeeds. Let me just pull up innervate. Actually, this is necromancy. I don't think this is something Nimitep would do. Like, what? She wouldn't use innervate, would she? Do you think?
Hmm?
Please help me play this
Don't see why
character.
not.
What about Nematep?
What should I do? I only have options of throwing darts or pulling out a wand of innervate or using defensive wands that have like 1 to 2 charges left on them.
She has a wand of innervate?
Yeah. And it's necromancy, and I'm
Yeah,
not sure if
that's
that's something
what I was
Nimitep
thinking.
would use. Now
I mean, I don't see why not.
Okay. Okay.
She's an embalmer.
Necromancy doesn't equal evil, and
Yeah.
so creating undead.
I mean,
necromancy
look
is
at
more than
me
that.
as your prime example of a necromancy not evil.
Honestly, necromancy should cure spells should be necromancy.
Yeah.
The fact that they're
I guess
not
that kinda makes
is something they actually
some
fixed
sense.
in second edition Pathfinder. They turned it back into being necromancy because it used to be in like older editions, but in third edition for some reason, because there's that stigma of like people thinking like, oh, necromancy
They
is
made it
bad.
conjuration healing, and it's
Yeah.
like you're pulling energy from the positive plane. It's like,
Yeah, so
I guess that kind of works.
it should probably be necromancy, just like inflict spells though, which is what they did in second edition Pathfinder. They switched it back, so.
Okay. Let me just make some adjustments.
Just like life spells.
Nimitep pulls out the wand. You guys normally see her like shaking wands and getting mad at them and like throwing them down and just running up to things and punching. But this time, something happens from the wand. She succeeds at her use magic device, activates the wand, and successfully hits. I'm pretty sure that's a successful hit. Let me just double check. Successfully hits the target and innervates it with this black ray, and it takes 4 negative levels.
Nice.
Damn.
Good.
She looks kind of surprised by its power. Sphinx wakes up. She gets up from prone and takes flight. What is her vision? Okay, she has dark vision. Did Nimitep have dark vision? No. She has low light.
She's got low light, I think.
Okay, then she's
low light.
Yes, it's low light. Okay. It'd be sad if I had to erase all that. Okay, she's going to... Okay, first she's gonna fly up and whatnot. Take a look at what's going on. Okay. She's gonna cast a spell. She's going to make a ranged touch attack. Which I have to... Oh, she rolled really well anyway, so I don't have to calculate anything. she's going to hurl, like her hands or her hand like lights up in flames, and then she's gonna throw a ball of fire.
Yep.
And I gotta roll. These aren't like pre-configured, sadly. Okay, a 1d. Okay. And it's gonna take 6 fire damage. And that's number 2. Okay. So number 2 is looking pretty beat up, but number 1 is still untouched. Number 2 is going to take a shot at maybe attacking. Let's see here. No, we're not going to do that. It's going to fly / charge / pounce at Nero.
Wow.
/ with a bite.
Does attack, its bite does slashing damage.
Okay, it hits and does some damage. These do not grab, so there's that. Layla, you're still fatigued until you sleep, but yeah, what would you like to do?
How far away is this one up here? Not too far away. So I move up closer. That one's flying, right? Like, we do damage.
Number 2 is like.
I'm talking about 1. Sorry, the one I've targeted.
Okay, number 2 is fly 5 feet in the air, but it's still within reach. And the other one, yeah, it's flying still 40 foot. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, not really. It's kind of far away. Okay. I don't know if I can do that then. Okay, well that sucks. There's something else I can probably do, I'm sure, but how about
Did we ever get that knowledge arcana from anybody?
I don't think I have knowledge.
Still in my tent.
So I'm going to just cast. I don't know. Let's try all my new spells. That's the plan. I'm gonna cast.
It's spinning.
I'm gonna attempt to cast a mind maze on the one up there.
Oh.
Hey, it's in a mind
It
maze.
fails.
Unless it's like immune to mind affecting.
That's what whatchamacallit Cormac has. That's an ability he's been wanting to use recently.
Yeah.
It definitely disappears and is in a maze.
We can see it. Yeah,
you can still see it. Oh, okay.
It thinks it's
not
in
maze.
a maze. It's in yeah. It's
Oh,
not
it's not
maze,
actually
it's
maze.
maze.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot weaker.
But I
It's a
still
lot
get a
weaker than
save every
actual.
round to get out.
No. Only if you put yourself in danger. But since he's flying up 40 feet away, he's probably gonna be just flying around in a circle like a doofus.
Okay. Does it have a duration?
Yes, the effect should
rounds?
have that
Okay.
in there. It's 9 rounds. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
You're just gonna wander around for 9 rounds. It's dismissible, I believe. Let me double check though. Maybe not.
All right. Well, if anybody's spellcrafted, they'll know what happened to that
Oh, it's
creature.
not.
But those who
Okay.
didn't spellcraft have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, it's just gonna wander around like a doofus for 9 rounds. It's
Right.
taken out of the fight. As long as it doesn't provoke. If it provokes an attack opportunity or something and somebody takes it, then it gets a chance to get out. But yeah, otherwise it just moves in a random direction every round.
I'm gonna move over here, or let's see. I'm just gonna move out from my tent, and I see this thing, I guess, and it's not in melee with Nero and Nematep, so I'll shoot it with my bow. I hit it for some damage. That's my turn.
Okay. Yeah, you hit it and damage it a little bit. And whiz pops.
I'll move out of my tent so I can see, but I can't see because it's dark. Is it bright enough where I can see to identify the
It's
creature?
low light. Do you have low light vision?
No.
Then no, you're not seeing it very well to
Then
identify it.
I'm going to cast Dancing Lights.
Okay. Now you can see it.
That's my turn.
You can roll your knowledge.
Oh, yeah. Perfect. 1.
Okay. This is called a dragone. These
It's Canadian. It's a dragon, eh?
possessing the savage instincts of lions with the cunning of brass dragons, dragones combine the fiercest features of these noble creatures into predators, both awe-inspiring and deadly. Unless you want to know more about that stuff, I can keep reading. But the details that you would want to know is there are no special defenses to worry about. It can see in the dark and low light vision, and it does have scent. You know that it has reach and obviously displayed the ability to pounce, and its roar seems to tire people. You're willing to believe that this thing can do flyby attacks.
Perfect.
So it's mostly just scary as a predator. And you know that they're
Okay.
highly territorial and they often seek to defend their homes.
Okay, yeah, I mean, doesn't sound like there's anything too important I need to warn the party about. They're just like martial things.
Also, Layla, when you hit number 1 with the spell, it lost altitude.
Sure, but
Failed its
still
fly
be like,
check.
yeah, that's fine. It's not gonna lose any more altitude. It's just gonna fly around randomly.
Yeah.
So that's good though. That gives us some
It's
time once we take care of this one.
amazing.
Okay, it's flying around over here, like trying to go through a maze, and those who
Yeah.
didn't know what's going
technically
on
the way
might
it
look
would-
weird to you now.
Yeah, the mechanics behind it is it just flies in a random direction, like how the splash weapon table works, kind of. So you just roll like
Gotcha.
a d8 or whatever,
And they just go.
And they just take a single move action in that direction using
Oh,
their
okay.
entire movement.
Well, we don't have enough
So-
map to do that. Well, maybe we do here. Well,
I mean, yeah, we can kind
There
of
it
hand wave
goes.
it a little bit.
I don't think it's actually important. Yeah.
It's not super important because
Unless you roll the
yeah, I
same
mean,
direction 4 times in a row and it
if you
flies
roll it in
away.
the same direction enough times, it might get so far away that it doesn't remember where we are. But probably not. But it'll get us time, like I said. So
great, Nero.
time to take care of this one. Hopefully we can take it out like pretty soon here. Maybe even
I'm
this round.
with
It's pretty
Pops,
low,
I'm
right?
helping.
Would you say he's within 30 feet?
I mean, he's
Yeah.
in melee, or he can reach you. He attacked you from
Oh.
that square, so.
Yeah, he's
Well,
5 feet off the ground.
He's not flying.
But if you move up next to him, you'll still be able to hit him. You're just striking
Yeah,
upward.
I'm just gonna.
He doesn't.
I'm
need
gonna
to,
blast
though.
him.
Okay.
He can do a
I'm
melee.
gonna blast him
His
because
his
my.
kinetic
Well, I
whip
don't.
is half
Yeah.
range,
Is it?
Yeah.
doesn't it?
It came and
It gave
attacked
like, an
you.
ex-
So it's in. It can
Right,
attack
but I mean,
you.
I'm
No,
saying the
that's
kinetic
not.
whip.
No, we're talking
Oh.
about me, not him.
Kinetic whip gives you an extra 5 foot of range on the melee version, right?
Yeah,
Like
kinetic
the one where
whip, you can
upgrade
I
it.
don't-
choose. So, unlike whips where you typically can't choose, kinetic whip, when I read it, it said you can be 5 feet, 10 feet, or 15 feet. You can choose. So
Okay,
there's
well,
that.
I'll have fun and I'll eat that extra 2 burn and make myself stronger. Sure. Why not?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, I'm gonna take this thing out.
On a date.
Just up my strength
On a
and constitution
date?
scores.
Yeah, the kinetic whip doesn't give you the
This
15 foot, but yeah,
functions as kinetic blade,
it
but
functions
counts as
as
a
a-
reach weapon appropriate to your size.
Yeah, but unlike most reach weapons, you can also attack nearby creatures. So yeah, 10 foot.
So
10
yeah.
foot reach though.
I thought whip reaches
I
up to
will
15,
take-
so I was interpreting that it would work that way. but
Right.
okay.
Yeah, I get where you came from on that because that's how actual whips work. But yeah.
I will take the 2 burn,
Mhm.
putting myself
Or
at 3
regular
burn
ones, I
and
should
giving
say.
myself the elemental overflow. And let's full round this SOB.
It's so dead.
Yeah, it's got 4 negative levels right now. It's okay. Both hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's,
It's dead.
A nice trophy though. It's gonna be a nice trophy.
we might be able to eat it,
Whack,
Maybe.
whack. Hey, there we go.
but we're not out of combat yet because there's still one flying around like a total doofus. Unless it happens to fly far enough away and like doesn't want to come back after it gets out of the mine maze. But
I mean, you said we could hit it and it would come out of the mine maze
Nematep
then, or have a
asks if
save.
she should try to innervate it.
Probably a wasting innervate.
I don't want to, yeah, because I want to take a minute, or I want to take those advantage of those rounds to
Okay.
like get rid of fatigue.
She'll
Off
put
of some
away
of
the
us.
wand, and I will reduce the number on it to a 13. 13 charges left. Okay.
Yeah, I'll like put some mage armors up and stuff.
Okay. Then she waits to see what happens. Round 3. The Sphinx.
Actually, I don't think attacking it ends it. Oddly enough, only if its movement causes it to enter peril.
The Sphinx knows what spell you put on it. And she says, I have no desire to kill that creature if you can just get it to go away. And then she starts to like fly back down and prepare her bedding again. But she's still like
All right.
observing you guys, making sure that nothing bad happens.
Yeah, I don't know what it's gonna do. So, but for my turn, I'm going to begin casting Lesser Restoration.
Okay.
It's gonna take me 3 rounds, but you know, we have time.
All right, Raz.
But yeah, I think you actually can shoot if you want.
Yeah, looks around and he just sees it like flying around aimlessly. And yeah, Raz says aloud, maybe it'll just go away.
Maybe it'll just go away.
Maybe. There is hope that it could happen.
I can cast invisibility on everyone.
Good.
All right. Well, Wiz pops.
So remember that time when you said it wouldn't wake up if I hit it? Is that true of like spells?
Let's go pull up the
Like if I
spell.
were to say suffocate it?
I think it would be fine. Like, okay, so the text that it has in here just says it wanders around aimlessly. The only part about it that it says it can end it, it says if this movement takes a target into a dangerous area, such as through a threatened square or off a ledge, which wouldn't matter in this case because the target's flying, the target receives a second saving throw to end the effect before moving into peril. Walking into a harmless
Okay.
obstacle such as a wall just ends its movement. But
Well,
yeah, it doesn't actually. I don't think it actually like this. This is just pretty good in that sense. It's really hard for them to
as
get
long
out
as
of it
it's
once they're in.
within close range to me, which would be what, 65 feet, then I can cast a spell.
Close is 45 feet for you, I think.
5 feet
It's
per
5 per
2
2
levels.
level.
Oh, yeah, okay. So as long as it's within 45 feet,
Well,
which
it's
I
pretty
don't
far away
know.
right now because it's wandering
Like
around
I
30
can
feet up in the
move.
air. Yeah. Yeah, you could try
I
it.
just don't know. Like, is this position accurate where it's at on
Yes.
the map? Okay, and I will move my 15 feet this way, so it's definitely in range. And I will suffocate it with my necromancy spell. They don't have the damage on this. God damn it, Fantasy Grounds.
You just dragged it in from the thing.
I dragged it in from the library and it doesn't have
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
damage.
you're always gonna have to edit those. It's only gonna have that attack
Yeah.
thing, and most of the time that's not even fully. Yeah.
Oh, I hope it's right, because I don't have time to fix it now.
Yeah, you can manually roll
It
and
failed to
then edit
save. That's
those
good.
whenever.
Okay, target begins to suffocate. On the next turn, target falls unconscious and is reduced to 0 hit points. After that, -1 hit points and is dying. And after that, the target dies.
Okay, it goes by suffocation rules though.
That's why there's no damage. No, it's on the first round, it goes unconscious. Second round is -1 hit points and dying. Third round, target dies. I don't know if that's suffocation rules. That's what the spell says.
Yeah,
Well,
that's how that
it
spell works.
yeah, this one doesn't work like Aboleth's lung, where like they get to hold their breath. This one actually sucks the air all out
Takes
of their
the air
lungs,
out.
so they're
Yeah.
already out of
Yeah.
breath. They're already immediately out of breath.
It's a pretty powerful
Each round, target
sort of
can
insta
delay
kill.
the effects by making a fort save. And then each time they fail to save, they move 1 track further on towards suffocation.
Yeah, the save. Yeah, they only have to. It only lasts 3 rounds too, so they can make their save like 3 times in a row. Or they get like 3 champ or something like. I mean, they also have the initial one as well. If you make that one, then you're just staggered. He's
Yeah, so I
probably
guess it just
dead.
has to make a fort save on its turn.
On the target's next turn, he falls unconscious and is reduced to 0 hit points. That's where we're
Yep.
at right now, right? So I don't.
Yeah, it's at 0
Yeah.
Yep.
So I don't roll
Yeah,
anything.
it's gonna fall
and
on the rest
unconscious.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know if
Falling
I
damage.
understand for sure if it rolls its fort save. Like, if the fort save from the spell counts for the first round or not.
On round after that, the target dies. Each round, the target can delay the round's effects from occurring by making a successful fortitude save, but the spell continues
Right.
for 3 rounds. And each time the target fails his fortitude
So I
save,
think he gets
he
another
moves
save right
one
now.
step further
I think he gets
along
another
the
save,
track
yeah.
of suffocation. Okay.
That's what I was
it's
thinking.
on the next save, on the next round, it gets a fortitude save. If it fails it, it moves to -1 hit
Well,
points. If
Well,
it
no,
Each
succeeds,
round,
it
that's a
delays it.
keyword. So
I
this
think
round.
I think the first round it gets another save. I think it's one save when I cast it, and then one save per its round, including on the first. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Well, the
per
initial
rating.
save is the whatchamacallit.
That's whether or not it's just like exhausted or fatigued or something versus actually suffocating.
Right. Zerdram's
Well,
correct
right now
on
it's
interpreting
suffocating.
this.
Yeah.
Technically, no,
No,
because
because
it made its
if
save.
if
For
it
what is
succeeds
your
to
DC?
save, DC's 24.
24. Okay,
No, it
then
failed.
yeah. Then yeah, I failed.
So yeah, so right now it's suffocating.
Yeah,
On its
now it's
next
suffocating.
turn, it
Yeah.
gets a chance to save, and if it fails, it goes unconscious.
It's unconscious already.
Wait. No, it's suffocating now.
It's at 0 and unconscious right now, but
Yeah.
it gets another save to avoid going to -1 and be dying.
Right.
That's what the
Next
next
round.
save's gonna be for.
Well,
And
hold
if
on.
it
Since
fails
we're talking
the
about
one
this,
after that, it's dead.
then I've gotta post this because I don't think that's how it works. It says the target fails, they immediately begin to suffocate. On the target's next turn, he falls unconscious
Right.
and is reduced to 0 hit points.
Yes, his
This is
turn
his
happened
next
right
turn.
now, though.
Yeah, that's
this is
now.
his next
It's right
turn
after
now.
This is
Whiz
his
Pops.
next
So
turn.
his turn was right after Whiz Pops, so that's why that's already
So then he
happened.
gets a
Yeah.
save.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
he
and
failed.
he failed.
So it failed 2 saves so far.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're I think we got it figured out.
Okay.
Nero?
It doesn't look like there's really much to do.
So you just see Whiz Pops like do this crazy necromancy kind of spell. It's not evil, but it definitely is not nice.
Right.
And then this
It's
thing
like
just
any other
falls
spell
from
you
the
use and kill
sky.
someone.
Evil is always in context. If you're doing this to like
Yep.
a traveler and you're like, die, traveler, I don't know you, you're a stranger in the desert and I'm
Right.
scared, then
It's like throwing a fireball at somebody, but
I'll
not.
double
Yeah, I mean,
move.
this is a creature. Like,
It's not as flashy in some ways.
But these are like,
I'm just gonna double move over
Lion
here and be like,
dragons?
oh, well, look at that.
you know.
yeah,
has
it's a majestic beast, but it shouldn't have
I
attacked
probably
us.
should let this go.
And at the end of
but
the day, it's a beast.
I can't because it's just so hilarious to me. The feathers of a lion. I'm pretty sure that was.
Oh yeah,
Right? Oh my god.
But that still like cracks me up.
Yep.
I'm just like imagining like a lion with feathers. Like I don't know.
It's a griffin.
I mean that's kind of what these are though in a way.
I think
but
what they meant to say
when you look at them.
is that the mane is made of feathers, but it matches
Yeah.
the scales of the
Maybe.
brass dragon.
Yeah. The idea, like the way that sounded was.
Nimitop's
Oh, the
gonna move up
features of a
and-
lion, not the feathers of a lion. Okay.
Was
Yeah,
it
the
features?
features.
Oh, what did
That's
I
what it
say?
says. Features. Yeah. You said feathers
Oh,
though,
okay.
which I thought which was funnier. So I liked it.
They're feathers, damn it.
Alright, when it gets to my turn, I continue to cast Lesser Restoration, like to get rid of this fatigue.
Oh, okay. I forgot it's her turn too. What's she gonna be? Oh yeah, she's
Well, she went to like
she's preparing
make
her
her nest or
bed
whatever.
to yeah. You guys got this handled.
she's doing. Yeah, she's doing Sphinx things. I don't know.
Okay, so I'll remove that off you though. And is that it? Do you move or?
No, I'm taking my whole round to continue casting.
Ras?
I don't do anything.
That means fatigue's
It's
still on you. Let me put that back
suffocating.
on you. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's been on me.
Okay, you don't do anything. You see it fell prone. Okay, Wiz pops.
Yeah. I put it in a pit, spiked pit. No. That was actually my strat. Was anything flying, I suffocate it, and then I create a pit under it where it falls.
Seems like
But I
overkill.
think that's a bit overkill. Yeah. I'll hmm. Because the thing is like I can't stop the spell now. Like I cast it and it affects. It's not like it's
Uh-huh.
dismissible or something.
But you could
Because
fix
like I
that.
really just want to neutralize it. Uh, let's not talk about this, Pluto. I've no idea what you're talking about. I've never heard of this ability
Alright.
before.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to ready an action to cast a like magic missile if it somehow saves and attacks us, which I don't think it can because it's still under the effects of the spell. Actually, I don't know. Does it get its actions?
It auto saves.
I guess not.
It is not dying.
So
Alright,
it just stays
so
unconscious.
yep.
That's fine, and it's not
But it
gonna do
has
anything to us, so I don't do anything.
it does have one more save it's to make because it lasts for 3 rounds, so
Yeah, so it's not going to
Yeah.
permadie, but it could go to -1 HP.
Alright,
Yeah.
Nero?
well, I mean, if it hits the dying condition, even if the spell ends, it's still screwed if somebody doesn't stabilize it.
I could stabilize off a Nick one.
That's true. That's doable.
Yeah, but we need to like make sure the thing doesn't keep bothering us.
It won't
Like-
if it's dying.
Probably not. Yeah.
So should we just kill it then?
I don't see any reason.
I
to,
don't
like-
think we need to. I think it's been neutralized.
It's defeated.
But it might come back.
Should
for
drag its buddy
revenge.
away from meat and
They
that's
are
it?
intelligent, aren't they?
Right, but I mean, we spared it.
I mean, it sees what happened, what we did to it. Like
Yeah.
you sent it to its own
They're
like
more
maze
intelligent
dimension world,
than
and
an
I
animal.
suffocated it.
But they're not intelligent enough to, like, learn languages. But it does know Draconic. Wiz Pops would tell you.
I don't know.
Okay, but anyways, I don't think there's any reason to do anything more to it. It's defeated. I don't think killing it unnecessarily is needed. I mean, could my spell have killed it? Yes, but it was a very effective way to just instantly neutralize it.
So are you guys gonna just walk away from it, or what are you gonna do?
I don't see why not.
Because it doesn't seem like we need to stay
it's
in
time
combat.
for bed.
Right, so what do you guys...
I'm going back to sleep.
So,
Yeah,
so you
I'm
want me to
also going
roll
back to my
my
tent.
third fortitude and see what happens?
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna finish it
Yeah, we'll
unless
have to
someone
see
else
if it-
wants to.
24?
See if it starts dying or not.
That
saves.
meets, so that saves. So it's just at 0 unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
And whoever's on watch, just say like keep an eye on it and just hit it with something. If it tries to attack us, it's pretty weak. It should
Okay.
be.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's
it shouldn't want to
disabled. We
leave.
can't even do anything except like move away.
Like it can fly away.
Okay,
Yeah.
then that's what you guys do. You guys reset up your camp, you reset up your watches, and at some
Get
point...
rid of fatigue on everyone that has fatigue.
Okay, cool. And
Does that not go away with overnight's rest?
It probably would, but I'm still gonna do it anyway.
she was
and then come back to
casting it
sleep.
anyways, yeah.
Okay.
It's a level 2
Um,
spell, and so might as well use it.
I think probably like 4 hours in or something, it kind of starts to wake up and just quickly scurries away, but not in a way where it's going to start bleeding. It did take some non-lethal damage from the fall, because you take non-lethal from 10 feet down. But other than that, it tries to survive. It leaves.
Yep. Okay.
You know what we
Alright.
could
I'm
have
glad
done
we didn't have
though,
to kill
is
it.
considering it was so weak, was bound it and then like basically used it as like a mount or like a beast of burden.
Well, yeah, if I was a ranger or
enslaved it.
someone, I would have definitely
You don't
enslaved
even have to
it.
be a
I
ranger.
mean, taken it as a pet.
Yeah, it's weak.
You
What's
can't.
it
It's a
going to do?
magical
Yeah.
beast.
Well, not as the you couldn't take it as an animal companion.
Not as an
but
animal
you
companion,
could,
I guess.
No, just
you
yeah.
force
could
it
have it as like an
into,
NPC.
yeah, like
Yeah, you would have to
as an
force
NPC
it.
ally.
It would,
That
it would
sounds
be
cruel
kind of slavery. Yeah.
for such a majestic
Yeah.
beast. I
The more
That being
If
said,
I
I try
was
to
the
kill it.
regular kind of gnoll, this would be like one of the greatest like finds.
yeah, a more normal, like nicer thing we could have maybe done is we could have maybe kept it around just to question it about the area because it speaks Draconic and it might be able to give us some information. But oh well, too late
That's
now.
true.
Well, it
That would
probably
have been a smart
Layla
thing.
understands
wouldn't have wanted.
Draconic, but
Wait,
can't
is the
speak
other
it.
body here?
Yeah.
Probably. It's dead.
Wait a minute here. Hang
You wanna
hang
speak with
on.
it?
Do I have Draconic? I do. I'm gonna go speak with it. Is it dead or dying?
It's
It's
dead.
It's
dead.
dead.
Okay, I'm
Nero,
gonna
Alright, we'll
use the
make it
mask
quick because
ability to
this
speak
is
with dead.
dinner. I mean, this is breakfast.
He
So
does
the
it during
mask
his
allows me
watch,
to cast
probably.
speak with dead once per day.
Yeah,
Okay.
because he's able to stay up all night during like
I'm
everyone
cooking
else's
it.
watch. So
So
probably does
yeah,
it in the middle of the night.
before Raz cooks it, I will speak with dead, and I speak Draconic, so I can question
'Cause
it,
it
and I
might.
want to ask it,
It
uh,
probably doesn't give us like super detailed information, but it might be able to warn us if there's like a major thing to look out for. Be like, oh yeah,
Well,
don't go mess with Greg the dragon.
All right. What do you
well, I want to
say
know
to
if it
it?
saw
That dude.
Chesapeake.
Yeah, he might have
Like,
seen
did you
them.
see any other creatures come through here? Like, who were they cultists that took them? I don't remember. Or were they the Lamias, or who took Chesapeake?
So, speak with dead requires a save. So, what's my DC?
Oh, yeah. This is a level 3 spell. I need to actually look at the mask and see if it says anything. I don't think it does, so it would just be basic. And it's necromancy, which does my stuff apply to that then? Like my spell focus? I would assume so. So that means 20 something. I don't know. Let me see. Halt Undead is a 3rd level spell, and it has a DC of 23. So probably 23. Wait, why is that 23? I don't know how DCs work.
DCs are
Is
the
this the
level of the
speak with dead spell
plus
per spell?
10.
Why? I don't understand why Suffocation is DC 24 when it's a 5th level spell, when my 4th level spells are DC 24. It's
Probably because you need to
probably because
go
I
in and
didn't
you didn't.
customize the
You'd
spell
probably,
focus.
yeah. You have to add the
So
spell
it actually
focus
would
to
have gone
the
to -1,
spells.
but whatever. Yeah, I screwed that up. Okay. Okay, so it's DC 23. Speak with Dead.
Does
We
it
did it.
base it
We
off of
got
your
there.
own saves, or is it based off of the item?
I
It's the item
would
saves,
assume it's
not...
based on me, but
No, it's the item. That's why items have caster levels. So what was the item's DC?
Does spell focus still apply? I don't think
Caster
so.
level 17.
caster level 17. That's actually pretty good.
Does anybody have the formula?
What are we looking for exactly?
Well, I thought the DC was based on the spell level, not based on the caster level.
If it's a save, yeah. I don't know how Speak with Dead works, though. I don't remember. Yeah, dead creature's line is different. They get a will save to resist the spell. Okay, so yeah. If it's based off of the item instead, then usually items are going to be at the minimum. So it would only be 13 plus It'd be like 14. It'd be like really low. Because it's minimum, like,
For Speak with
it
Dead
assumes
is
minimum ability. It assumes a minimum
level
ability
3.
score needed to cast the spell, usually. It's a level 3 spell. If it works like a wand or something, but it might depend on how the wording on the, or how the item works. I'd have to read it. Because it could theoretically say, like, it grants you the ability. In that case, it might just use your own ability scores and such.
What paragraph is the Speak with Dead part? Where can
Here, if worn by a good character, the mask grants its wearer immunity to disease, including supernatural, blah, 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 blah. In addition, the wearer can cast Death Ward and Speak with Dead each once per day as a spell-like ability.
Ooh, as a spell-like
If
ability.
it's as a spell-like ability, I think it uses your own ability stuff then.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably right. So what was the DC if it's a spell-like ability for
The
you?
only other thing that
So,
would complicate it
Third
there
level
is if it's
necromancy spell.
spell-like ability, it might be based off your key to your charisma instead of your intelligence, though, because of usually spell-like abilities are.
Well, I don't know. I mean, so if it's based off of int, a third level necromancy int-based spell has a DC of 23 for me. But if it's not based on int, then that's going to be way, way different.
Spell-like abilities are just based on the type of creature that's doing it. Most monsters that do spell-like abilities just happen to be charisma-based, but
Okay,
so it
23.
should work. Okay. Then yeah, that's quite a bit higher number than it'll probably fail, but we're gonna roll it anyways. Yeah, it definitely fails. And okay, so now let's do per rules of the spell since you wanted to do it.
Yep.
We're gonna.
So 1 question per 2 caster levels. I assume that's my caster level, not the mask caster level.
Since it granted it
Yeah.
as
Since it's
a
spell-like.
spell-like ability.
Okay, so I can ask 4 questions. And its knowledge is limited to what it knew during its life, blah, 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 blah. Cannot answer questions that happened after its death, blah, 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 blah. Great. So first question is, did it see... So, okay, so out of character, my question was, do we know who took Chesisek's body? Was it Cultus, or was it, like, Elamia? I don't remember the details of who took it.
She would have told you the people with the masks took it.
No, so cultists.
Okay, so Cultus. So I ask, first question is, did you see any cultists come through this way? Or like, did you see it? Yeah.
You know, people wearing masks.
People wearing masks, yeah.
In Draconic,
I
it
guess they don't have to be like yes
responds
and no.
no.
Darn, okay. Um, Second question is, are there any cult-related activities in this northern part of the desert that you know about?
It
And if so, where?
responds. I don't know what a cult is.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, fair point. I'll ask if it knows of any dangerous terrain or areas that we should watch out for when traveling through the desert.
Now you're thinking. Okay, let me see if I can
Oh, I think
answer that.
someone mentioned that earlier.
Yeah, I mentioned something
Pluto
about
did,
it.
yeah, okay. And then the fourth question, I don't know if the party has any thoughts, but you could have.
Well, why don't you wait till you
can
get an
suggest a
answer
question.
and then see what you
Okay,
want
okay.
to say after that. It
Who
tells
took the
you
cookie out of the cookie jar?
Hmm. It tells you that there's to the northeast about a day's travel. There's a black stone that stands among the rocky desert plain. It's very peculiar.
Like an obelisk, maybe.
Okay. It sounds something culty to me, but
I mean, we don't know what a cult is, so
yeah, right.
maybe.
I'm just thinking to myself. So I'll quickly relay to the party, and oh yeah, because this lasts minutes
We're
per level.
asleep,
So
so
oh, you're asleep?
I
He
went back
might
to
have went
sleep.
back to
Screw
sleep,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so Razak's gonna cook this in the middle of the night? Okay.
No,
I
I
mean, I
meant
don't say
in
that
the
out
morning.
loud. Oh, okay. You already rolled your cooking check, so I was confused. Okay. Let's see. Is anyone here that has any other questions they want me to ask? I'd relay in common what has been
I
said.
don't think so. I mean, that already sounds like good
Nimatep
information.
asks if there are any other creatures in the skies to be worried about.
Okay. Yeah. I'll mention that and say if there are any other. I'll ask if there's any other sky creatures we should be wary of.
It indicates far to the east there is a blue dragon.
Very well. Thank you. I'm sorry your life had to end. I don't know. What did you say to someone that you just killed? I don't know.
The spell ends and you don't get to say anything more to it.
You can say whatever you
Yeah.
want, just won't, you
Yeah.
won't hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might not hear it. Yeah. True.
It's weird
No one
because
tells
it's
me what to do.
Nobody
because
tells me
that
what I'm
lasts
panicking.
minutes per level, but you can only ask a certain number of questions.
Right. It's because it itself is not like
Yeah.
you're using magical forces to force it out of a,
Out of its
a
natural
world
life,
that it
whatever.
shouldn't exit. You know, it's kind of like, yeah, it's like magnetism. You know, it's like you're fighting magnetism.
How does that work?
Anyways, so that was interesting. That's the first time I've used that ability. And then I tell Raz that he can now cook it. Although, actually, I want to harvest something like to use in perhaps some crafting later from it. So what do I see on it that's like majestic or like really cool, like talons or feathers or civ horns?
What the picture looks like.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I know what the creatures are. Do I know if they're like known for, they're some part of them is very effective or valuable?
Okay, so again, collecting things from a creature will never be a value in this game. So you can use your imagination. I will give you a picture again.
I mean,
and you
value doesn't have to
can-
be gold, but okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's for flavor.
Yeah,
I
it's
think I
all
already have
flavor.
some rock feathers, so I
Yeah,
don't really
you
want more
decide.
feathers. So perhaps its talons seem sharp and pointy. They might make a nice necklace ornament. Yeah, let's just go with that.
Okay, you take some souvenirs.
So yeah, I'll just use a little dagger and cut off the talons and clean them up and tell Raz he can cook it now.
Yep.
And I'll toss the talons into my bag of holding.
Nice. All right.
I get a bigger bag of holding sometime, but anyways, what is this creature called again?
I should say right up there, dragone. Dragon with an extra
Dragone.
N-E at the end.
Oh yeah, there. Yeah. Okay. It's the Canadian. I forgot. Dragon, eh?
Dragon, eh? Hey? Hey?
A bag of holding. Great. Okay.
Canadian dragon.
Canada would be proud to have this as theirs, honestly. It's pretty majestic.
They should make it their
Oh,
country's
just for
official
effect.
animal. Just
Yeah,
like
I
how
didn't do a very good
Scotland's
job
official animal is
harvesting.
the
Could be
unicorn.
their national bird.
There you go.
Let me tell you that Jace is gonna be so much better at crafting magical gear than Wiz Pops.
Okay. So
And that's not a joke, by the way. The national animal of Scotland is actually the unicorn.
finish
Yeah, I know.
your night's rest.
It's crazy.
Yay! I don't have to reset my spells manually.
Hey. Sometimes I remember to
Wait,
do
but
that.
So okay, so it woke us up during the first part before I had even prepared spells, so that was still the previous day's
Yeah,
spells.
so
Okay,
you need
we're
to,
good.
Yeah. You'll sleep a little bit
That's
more,
convenient.
but yeah.
I get all my spells.
And the fatigued is off, everybody, because of Layla and sleep. And back to our best friend, this map. Trying to pump that XP into you guys.
Yep.
Where else can I attack you? It's like a Ron kind of session.
Well, they said that there was some. Well, I mean, if Wiz Pops tells us that there was some kind of thing to the northeast, then I guess
Yeah.
let's go check it out. Let's go heading northeast. Let's check this one.
It sounded kind
They-
of culty. It was like
They
a
did say
Blackstone
a
something.
day's away, and you do know that it's about 8 hours on foot to get through a hex, so it may
It doesn't
be
matter.
further.
We're checking every hex.
Okay. Cool. Then you guys move on to next hex.
We've got plenty of food and water.
That is true. Plenty of water for sure. Food as long as it doesn't perish.
Well, I just keep cooking everything as we kill it.
That's true. Handy survival abilities. Go a long
Oh yeah,
way.
and I have that constant death watch on me from the mask where I can see if creatures are alive or dead.
Oh, what's the range of that?
I don't know. I'd have to look it up.
I'll need to
Probably
know.
like close range.
Because you'll detect something if it's stealthed but alive or dead, I guess.
Looking it up. It's interesting because it says I have a constant death watch, and death watch is a 30-foot cone.
Cone, so it's in front of you
So I
wherever
guess it's
you're looking.
wherever I'm looking, 30
Yeah.
feet cone. Yeah.
Okay, so something's off to the side hiding and you didn't
So,
look over there.
Have fun with that.
Yeah.
But secret, I look around every room I go into
Do you?
for the rest of the game. Mwahaha.
Do ya? Okay, I gotta use the restroom.
It's interesting.
I'll be
It doesn't
right back one moment.
actually. Okay. It doesn't actually say that Death Watch can see invisible creatures, but I guess it does. I don't know.
Well, all it says is whatchamacallit. You can determine the condition of creatures near death within the spell's range.
Oh wait, there's an editor's note here. Blah blah, intended to be used only on creatures already perceived.
So yeah, you have to know.
So
You have to see or know
Yeah.
where they are.
So it doesn't actually work on invisible creatures. I'll have to tell Secret when she gets back.
I already know that.
Oh, okay. Well, you said something about like invisible creatures, so like.
Stealth. If somebody
Yeah.
was stealth
Oh,
in front of
stealth.
you,
Okay.
and they were in
But that still
a
doesn't work.
near-death state, because I don't think it tells you if they're healthy.
It says it's intended for creatures already perceived. So if they're stealth, I haven't perceived them.
Right, but you're skipping some information here. Let me pull up Death Watch, since we like to talk.
Yeah,
about
there's
this
just an
stuff.
editor's note on it.
Determine the condition of your. You can determine the condition of creatures near death within spell's range. So if something is full health, you are not going to detect them. Only things that are
Well, I'll
near
know that
death.
it's healthy. I think that's just flavor text.
Well, then
the
you can
part
assume
after that explains.
it's not near death.
It says it can tell if it's dead, fragile, fighting off death, healthy, undead, neither alive or dead, such as a construct.
Yeah, so
it
it's
doesn't.
none of the
I
above.
mean, I don't know
it's
if
healthy.
it's like, I don't know if it's
You don't
medium
know how
health or high
healthy.
health,
It's
but
just
I
healthy.
can still detect it's,
It's not near
it's
death.
not letting me. The point of the spell is not to let me perceive things and detect things. It's for me to just know how much health they have. If they're like high or medium health,
Roughly.
is like one thing, and then in different stages of low health, or death, undeath, or dead,
Yeah.
Okay.
or construct.
So we most of the time get that information
Yeah.
anyway, because it's
From a knowledge roll.
right,
Yeah.
or like, well, most of the time too, like you can look at the dot anyway, right? So for a
That's
lot of that
true.
stuff.
This is
Which is not.
So being able to tell if something's
Yeah.
undead or not can be really useful.
right.
And knowing if it's a construct or not could be useful. Or undead. Yeah, undead or construct.
It's not going to tell you it's a
Anyways,
construct.
it's
It's
a
just going to
first
tell
level
you
spell.
that it's not alive.
It's neither alive or it's not alive and it's not dead.
Yeah, it's not alive or it's not dead.
Okay.
So,
Well,
it could be a
we'll
box.
try to remember that, but you may have to casually remind me.
Yeah, no. I was just mentioning it because I had forgotten. But it's definitely on me to let you know when I want to have that information as a player.
Uh-huh.
Alright, what's next?
Okay.
That being said, if there's like something that appears human and it's actually a construct, then and I'm talking to it, then I would probably know without having to ask.
You
Because
guys
I'm not going to ask if every human we meet is actually a robot.
all need to roll those perceptions because you're going to explore the hex.
Alright, so we're going northeast. Yeah.
Ooh.
Perception.
I like the group of 5 people with their arms up. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's us. It's a party.
It's the party. Having a party.
Praise the sun.
Yay. It's hard to find transparent GIFs nowadays because they try to trick you with the fake GIF background to get you, and they're all like trying to get you to go to their
yeah.
sites and stuff. So like whenever I find something that is transparent, I just take it and accept it. I'm like, it does what I need it to do. Let's go.
Yeah, transparent background. That's pretty neato.
Neato, right? I know, right?
Yeah, like as someone who works in imaging, like that's my job. It's neato.
It's neato. Okie dokie. I need Nero's perception, and let me get
Every time you say
Layla.
okie dokie, I expect the bird to fly in.
That's my favorite.
I miss okie
I
dokie.
love okie dokie. For those listening, okie dokie was a parrot that was awoken through an awake spell from a druid. Or what? Well, it wasn't a druid. It was an
No, it
oracle,
wasn't
but it was
me.
a
It was
druid spell.
Amber, wasn't it?
No, it was Tiki. But Tiki's
Oh, was it Tiki? Oh, that's right.
stuff was kind of making her more of a druid type oracle, and so it gave her access.
And then it wanted to go to college.
Yeah, it wanted to learn and go to school and learn how to be a lawyer to free all the other birds from their cages. It's good stuff. Where's her perception?
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Wow, Nimitep's on par today. So is your ally.
Be right back. I'm gonna fill my water cup.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Raz, Layla, Nimitep, and your ally. What are we gonna call her? We're gonna call her Teti. Teti.
Thought we said Sura.
I'm gonna go with Teti because that's what I'm gonna see first. And so you guys all get to act in a surprise round. Go ahead and roll your initiatives.
Oh no. Wiz Pops never gets to be or not surprised. I guess I got one.
Because that's your marching order we
Hey,
agreed
roll another
on.
20.
Dang. I want to innovate something.
Alright. I'm gonna roll a dice. Is that this dice?
I wonder, could I have even seen that flying Dragone in the dark to suffocate it? I suppose I probably directed my dancing lights over to it.
Yeah, you probably would have done that. Oof. Really? They wanted 1d12 of these things? God.
Please let it be 12. One time.
Actually, this isn't even the correct, is it? Yeah. It's not. Okay, I gotta roll these guys as initiatives. This is why I don't like absent peoples, because I keep forgetting to pull their sheets up. There we go. So, just to clarify, who did I said everybody but somebody, I think was what it was.
Whiz Pops.
Let me,
Obviously.
let me double check, because I actually didn't roll its thing earlier, but okay. So, Raz, yes. Layla, yes. No Whiz Pops. Nimitep, yes. Okay, yeah, everybody but... Wait, did Nero roll perception? Nero, no. Okay, everybody but Whiz Pops and Nero get to act in a surprise round. In the distance, you guys see kind of trying to hide among the dune sand about, let me back you guys up. Okay. Also, let me hide its name so you don't know what it is. in the dunes, a rather large-looking creature. And with our surprise actions, the Sphinx will alert you guys.
Skull
Ah,
for a head.
yes. Yes, for those who can see it,
That's
this
probably
human-shaped beast has a horse's skull for a head. It walks on cracked hooves and bears the rotting wings of a carrion bird.
Oh, I accidentally exited out of the last screen.
Always
Okay.
keep the map open.
Since it's the same map every time.
She will cast. Actually, maybe she'll try to identify it. No, she can't. She asks what that is. And I'm trying to just decide because she's got some interesting things. She's going to. What does it say? 0 feet. Oh. What is the range of symbols typically? Because this just keeps referencing symbol of death, and I don't have.
You have to inscribe it on something. So the initial range
Oh,
is
it's 10
touch.
minutes cast time. Okay, so there will be no symboling. She's got a lot of symbols. Okay.
Was she in a band?
Maybe. Well, it is a new day. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna 5 foot fly. We don't even need a 5 foot, but oh yeah, we're in surprise round. She's gonna 5 foot fly here and put bull strength on Raz.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're back
I like
to that. What was the duration on that again? Minutes. Okay, so that'll be a while. Okay, Raz, surprise.
Surprise. I don't know what it is, and I don't think will knowledge nature help me now.
It'll tell you it's not natural.
Okay, so then I think it has to die because it looks threatening, right?
Yeah.
What is it doing? Is it like just walking towards us out in the middle of the desert, or did it like show up in like
No.
a puff of smoke or something? Or
It's kind of hiding behind a dune, like almost like it was gonna ambush you, but you guys all spotted it because you got really good perceptions.
all right, well, I quick draw my longbow, and I knock an arrow and I shoot it, just to signal to everyone that there's something there.
Test the waters.
I'm gonna rage. Yeah. I'm gonna rage, apply reckless to myself. And I think that's all for now for a ranged attack. This is why I need to get adaptive onto this longbow, because then it will always take my strength no matter what it is. Oh, I rolled against myself. But I hit both of us. So here comes the damage.
Okay.
Minimum. Ooh, it's got some good DR.
As you notice.
Does magic overcome it? I don't think I put that in the damage
No.
type. Okay. But yeah, I think everyone can see that it's going to take more than a light hit with a magic weapon to hurt it. That's my turn.
Okay. As its surprise action, as it just got clocked by an arrow, it is going to fly forward. Maybe not that much. Fly forward. Is that the correct income? There we go. Okay. And everybody
Clap your hands.
in the circle, which is everybody, this doesn't have any save or anything. You guys are all just going to automatically take a -4 penalty on all fortitude saves against diseases, as there is this infectious aura
That's fine.
all about this creature.
Okay.
Let's set that off
No
to the
problem.
side there. No problem. No problem. That is
Immune to
its
disease.
surprise.
Mask.
And as it's moving forward, you also see that it has a longbow in hand.
Okay.
Okay. Shoot. Nimitep. Featherstep. Nimitep, Featherstep.
Oh man, I'm not gonna get to go for so long.
Surprise,
Right.
Layla.
I can attempt the knowledge religion, I guess.
Mm-mm. You know this isn't undead. You think it might be a magical beast. Or wait, no. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong thing. You think it might be a planar creature.
Oh,
An outsider.
better at that, but I rolled.
I mean, we could take that
really shitty,
16. I'm fine with that. So a 26. You recognize that this is a daemon, an evil daemon.
Oh no.
A Matt Damon.
And you know that you need either good aligned or silver weapons to get past its DR. You're pretty sure it is immune to acid, death effects, disease, and poison, and it might resist
bye-bye.
cold and
never mind.
electricity
No, I failed the SR.
and fire. And
Damn it.
it
Do
has
again.
SR.
Yeah,
Do
you
it
said
again.
it's immune to, and I was waiting for you to say spells.
It can
No,
cast
But
spells.
it's just. Oh my god, this creature's insane.
And you think that it can
Insane as
unleash a cloud of corpse bloated biting black flies.
That would have been hilarious if I had rolled good on that caster level check, because yeah, I would have just been like, alright, he's gone.
Well, just keep doing it. Just keep fishing for those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those low
Well,
numbers.
part of it too is it looks like it has really good saves. It just rolled a nat 1.
And you can see that its bow is tainted with disease, as it looks really disgusting.
Yeah. You know.
Okay.
Nice.
You
That's
fail
my
your
turn,
caster
though.
level check, and yeah. Okay, Nero did not act right because he didn't see it. Wispups
No
did not
perception.
see it. And so we are in round 1. That's why having perception's good.
Yeah. Next level up, I'll just put all my skill ranks into perception. And then I'll all of a sudden be good at it.
She's gonna cast a spell.
Obscuring Mist.
No. If you spellcraft it, you see that she's casting Magic Fang on herself.
Yep, make yourself better at natural attacks. She probably has claw attacks.
Yeah. Okay, she's also going to stay right here. She's looks like she's gonna 5 foot fly forward, and it looks like she's readying to strike something if it comes within her reach. Obviously, she can't ready in action because she already did a standard action, but that's what she looks like she's doing. Raz.
So is it near the ground or on the ground, or is it off, like way off the ground?
It is on the. Well, wait.
It's on the ground.
It is like hovering, but it looks like it can just naturally fly. Like it doesn't have wings or anything like that. Just like not naturally, but flies like through like supernatural, I suppose, abilities.
It can just supernaturally
Okay.
fly.
Yeah, it just flies somehow.
It's a spooky
All right.
ghost.
So
Well, no, it does have wings. I'm sorry, it does have
It
wings.
believes it can
Let me
fly.
show you guys your picture of your creature.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I want to cuddle
That
it.
is a creature I want to put out of our misery.
So yeah, let's say it's hovering just 5 feet up now that it got spotted, but it hasn't gained altitude yet.
Get enervated, I guess.
Maybe.
It's not undead,
No, it's a
Right.
extra planar.
right? But
It's a
yeah,
daemon.
so it works. I didn't know if it did.
I know that I need to hit it harder, so I'm gonna quick draw my chakram in one hand and keep my bow in the other hand and start throwing chakrams at it.
Okay.
Let's see if I can find what its DR is. Because luckily, the chakrams do take all of my strength. And I've got the, 2 and then rage. So here comes the attack. I can take both of them. Because I can quick draw the other one.
Okay.
Okay, got one hit. Oh, yep, DR10. Hurt a little bit. I will quick draw. No, I will keep everything like this, and that's my turn. With my bow in my hand.
It is going to fire 2 shots. Since Fraz looks like it's pulling up a weapon and looks strong and stuff, and Nimitep's mentally missing, it's gonna target Raz with two shots.
Okay.
And let me just double check if I have any special point blanks. I do. I have
That
point
garbage
blank.
truck, though.
No, I don't think that was a garbage truck. That's just my neighbor. It's their Mustang.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. It sucks. I don't like it at all.
Sounds like a garbage truck.
Yeah.
You can tell them that it sounded like a garbage truck. See if they like that.
You know what? I sing like in the middle of the night really loud and they don't complain, so I'll deal with
that's
their
pretty
car.
good.
Yeah. As soon as they complain, I'll be like, muffle your car, goddammit. Why does your Mustang sound like that? What the fuck?
Feel a little bad about it because I'll be leaving at like 1 in the morning to go to work.
Shit.
Whatever.
Yeah. Oh well.
Okay, both
Gotta
hit.
get to work.
I wish I had your schedule.
It's nice sometimes.
You get to avoid traffic and
I
stuff.
think we have some rolls
Yep.
to do here now, so let me pull this up.
Yeah.
So you need to do a fortitude save with the -4 because of the aura.
Okay. you mind if I just roll it and we take the -4 out?
That's fine.
I'm so
Okay,
tired.
so
I
it's
just had my
11.
coffee too.
Oh my
Yeah, it's
god.
probably
That's
a
probably
failure.
not good enough.
No, that's not enough. So the
Let me get
subtract
rid of this thing.
contracts one of these diseases. So let's
Who had like the anti-disease thing? Isn't there
he
like an
has this
anti-disease item we got last
one.
session?
Nah.
What? Oh.
I thought we got something that had like charges and like diseases went into the. It was like a scarab or something,
Oh yeah, it was an amulet.
and like diseases
I don't
go
know
into it.
I don't know how's that amulet, but yeah, that is a thing.
I think it was
Somebody has
Nematep.
it.
Okay, just checking because that would probably be pretty good here.
Okay. So all you know is that
Yeah, it just got hit.
that wound doesn't look super grand. Okay, but I have chosen, and
Well, I mean, I might not even know about the disease yet. We just know that this thing is known for carrying diseases, so it's a possibility.
That's true. That's true.
Yep.
Because remember, they all have onset periods.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not immediately apparent.
Nematep says, well, it's not going to come to us. I think she's gonna... Is there anything else Nematep can do other than just move in? I mean, I guess we can do the wand again, innervate it, or no, that's a death effect, right?
Pretty good.
Is innervate a death effect?
No. It's just negative energy or whatever, right?
What did we say it was
Not
immune
death.
to? It was immune to acid, death effects, disease, and poison.
I assume suffocation is a death effect.
Oh, yeah, it just says necromancy. Okay, yeah, then we'll do that. We'll do another charge. So move action, pull out the wand, and skill UMD. That'll do it. A 31 will do it, I'm pretty sure. And then...
They actually have to have death in the name, like mind affecting, for it to be a death effect.
Right. It'll say necromancy.
Suffocation
death.
isn't.
Right. If you look at like
My boy, the
Aboleth's
axe is a death
lungs,
effect.
that is a death necromancy spell. There's not very many, but
Yeah, it's weird. Because
okay.
suffocation is worse than Aboleth's lung.
That'll hit, and it takes. Wait, does it get a save on interview? No. Okay, it takes 4 negative levels. Rolling well on those 1d4s.
Wait, Aboleth's lung is a transmutation. It's not death.
Yeah, Aboleth's Lung is a different spell though.
I don't know what spell I'm thinking of, but regardless, yes. The answer is yes.
Okay.
Okay. So that's what Nematep does. And
Suffocating
Layla.
it.
No.
We did take negative levels?
Negative levels, yeah, innervate.
Yeah, I did.
I don't know what you were thinking.
No, do we
I'm
know how many?
I'm gonna attempt to dismiss
Or
it
is that...
again.
You don't know.
Okay.
Oh wow!
Hey.
Look at these caster level checks.
It failed its save.
Doesn't matter. I failed my caster level check
Wait.
again. I rolled a 1 and I rolled a 2.
Last time I did the save before the caster level check.
Well, that's what I'm trying to find out right now. Is I'm still working with the wand innervate. I think I still need to make that cast level check with innervate
Oh yeah, you do.
because it says
You
SR.
roll it with
Yes.
the item's caster level.
Yeah, which I'm trying to
So you
pull
might have
that
made the save.
up.
Well, you would have. Yeah, I think you would have failed to save anyway. Well, those rolls are like the same, like almost identical.
There it
I'm
is.
gonna move out of
Wand
his
of
aura.
innervation. This wand isn't configured. What is a wand?
It's a 4th level spell.
Right, but the caster level of a 4th level spell for a sork or wizard is
7 for a wizard.
Yeah. 7.
7.
I wish I could cast 4th level spells at level 2. That'd be crazy.
I was looking at this
I mean,
backwards. Whoops. Okay.
I know it's caster level 7
Yeah,
just
7.
from Nizzo using that wand a lot.
Okay.
Yep, that's accurate.
That's the correct.
But wait, if it was made by a Sork, is it 8th caster level?
Yeah, usually you assume it was a wizard because yeah.
Wizard.
Yeah.
Unless the item says it, you just
The
assume it's
wand fails. It does not take negative levels.
Which is also 4th level, or 7th level, I mean.
Okay, Layla.
I already did my turn. Didn't work again because I rolled a fucking 2 on my cast level check this time instead of a 1. So it was a little better, but you know, still not good enough.
Try again.
If at
I
first
don't
you
think
don't
I'm gonna
succeed.
Spam
try
that
again.
shit.
I only have so many level 4 spells.
Yeah, but it gets rid of it instantly.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. What's
Might as well
possible
use
again,
up those
I'll do
level 4
something.
spells.
All right, Nero.
All right then. How far away is it?
If you target it, it'll tell you. Roughly.
Well, it says it's 40 feet away, but is it on the ground? Is it in the air?
It's like
It's on the ground.
hovering in the air,
Yeah, it's
Or yeah, near the
but
ground.
close to ground.
it's probably 40 feet away. It's technically, if it was on the ground, it'd be a little bit closer because it measures to the center of the token, but whereas you only need to get to the first square.
Okay.
I guess the other thing we could do is you could like make an arrow or something and then just like move it. I don't know.
I'm gonna take a burn for an extended range to blast it.
Okay.
All right, you hit. All right, you do some damage as it does resist some of that.
A lot. 10 freaking DR.
Yeah, it's got DR10. Gotta hit it hard.
And then I'll
Wait,
do
wait.
a move.
I get to do something. I get to participate.
Nah.
This is good.
Thing flies in and eats you. I'm sorry, you're dead.
Yeah, it's just like that rune.
Yeah, it's just it rolled a 20 and it did 120 damage. I'm sorry.
Do I know if this thing has
Cast
to
harm.
breathe?
Yeah, you think it probably has to breathe.
Gross. 23 planes. I don't know. We already know stuff about it, so it's probably fine. I'm just gonna. God, do I suffocate it or do I innervate it? Suffocate, innervate, suffocate, innervate.
It's up to you.
Let's suffocate it because I can innervate it next round, and the suffocation will still be going on if it works.
Do you know what it do you know if that'll work?
I know it
It has a
breathes.
skull.
Well, I know it breathes, so it should work. Here's hoping I get through everything. Yay! It works.
Alright,
Dang.
you get past the caster level, and it fails its save. Okay, do you
It's
move?
suffocating.
Sure. I'll move like back here.
Okay.
That's actually the max range of my suffocation too.
Alright, round 2. She will...
God, I saw this spell and I was like, this is everything I've ever wanted as a necromancy wizard.
First spellcraft to see if she knows what you just did. She does. But she's not sure she wants to take any chances. She's going to fly here and attack it with a claw.
Okay.
And she hits. And it resisted a lot of her damage. And she
Food's
says,
ready.
Bleep, bleep.
She says, we need to get rid of this foul beast, but I don't do damage.
That's what she says. Okay.
Alright, Raz?
All right. I am going to take a move action to jump, like a standing long jump, as close to it as I can. I'm gonna get at least 20 feet.
Ooh,
Okay,
baby.
go up to 38 feet. I'm actually gonna go here next to the Sphinx. And during my move, because Quick Stow lets me do this, I put away the longbow and then quick draw the long spear out. And then I attack with my standard as I land.
Alright. This gnoll is professional.
Yep. And I'll apply, let's see, I need power attack to myself for two-handed. There we go. Alright, that should be everything. Here comes long spear. It's the cruel long spear, but it's not
Okay.
shaken or anything, I guess.
Did
It's just
you
suffocating.
configure it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's in the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not shaken yet.
I wish it was shaken.
Okay, you
Then I
hit?
get like it gets like sickened and stuff like that.
Right, but did you like if I put the weapon in your inventory, it does show up in your attack thing, but it's usually not configured
Oh,
properly.
that's to myself.
So did you configure it?
Sorry, did the 24 hit it? Yeah, oh yeah, it's
Ah.
configured.
Okay, cool. Okay. Let me find out.
Sorry, I targeted myself, but does that 24 hit the thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So then it takes 24 points of damage after
Mm-hmm.
the and then damage resistance. Actually, no, it was
should take
26
full
total.
damage, right?
I don't think so. This isn't silver.
It +3 counts as silver for overcoming DR, though, right?
But it's
Or
not a
it's only
+3.
+1, never mind. Okay, sorry,
It's
it's
a +1. Yeah, so
Alright, for
it
some
was
reason I
26 damage
misread
total.
that.
It should take, I guess, 16 with the 10 DR.
I'm sorry. What? Everything was correct? Is that what I
Sorry,
heard?
so yeah, well the 20, I accidentally targeted myself instead of it. Does the 24 hit it?
Yeah, the 24 hit.
Yes.
Okay, so then the damage is 26.
Okay.
So then that'll get reduced by its DR, and then it takes whatever that is. And that's my turn.
Okay. It will.
Make a
Roll a
fortitude
fortitude
save.
save.
Right, we gotta do that.
It will do a barrel roll.
And we figured out it's actually DC 25 with my spell focus.
It fails.
Cool.
It goes to
Instead of
0 hit
unconscious
points
now,
and
it's
falls
0.
unconscious. Wiz Pops is so powerful. But in a
Against
good way.
one thing.
The evil laugh is me, the player, not Wiz Pops.
I mean, this is an evil outsider, so
Yeah.
if there's anything
Yeah.
that's you should be suffocating, this is the thing.
It's a great spell versus one thing. Because it's only targets one.
Don't worry. I'll shut Whiz Pops down. Everybody knows it.
Hey, to
but
be
maybe
fair,
him.
Yeah.
I still had could have
Your
disabled.
spell
it
was
even
very
quicker.
effective.
Yeah.
But I
That's why I
just-
was like, keep
I just
using
rolled-
dismissal on it.
I just rolled caster level check 1 and yeah,
That was the
Yeah.
awful part.
You may take out my peons,
Otherwise, it would've just gone away.
but you're not gonna take out my bosses. No, you'll take them out too. Nimitep, I think, is gonna maybe acrobatics to avoid an attack of opportunity by tumbling.
I mean, it's unconscious.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
You can do
yeah.
acrobatics anyway, though.
You can coup de grace it.
She
I'm
tumbles
pretty
in.
sure that your acrobatics.
No, she
she
can't
does
coup de grace
acrobatics
'cause she
and-
moved in.
Yeah.
Oh, difficult terrain, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she, had
She
to
says
move
you said this is
too
evil.
far.
As she questions you.
It's a daemon from
Yeah.
an evil plane something.
Does she get sneak attack because it's unconscious and helpless?
Yeah.
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 As long as it's not immune to sneak attack.
Huh. Okay. All right. It's still breathing, Layla.
Well,
It's not breathing.
not
it's
breathing.
explicitly
'cause
not
it's suffocating.
Its blood is still
I know what you
flowing.
mean.
You can
It's
see the
not
blood
dead.
pumping in whatever veins that might
Yeah,
exist
yeah.
There
on
we
this
go.
creature.
Okay.
Fuck this spell,
I'm not
man.
gonna do anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold my action for now.
All right, Nero.
Well. What the hell? I'll try and blast it.
Yeah, it's evil. Like, destroy it.
He says, "No, I'm going to keep it,
As a pet, it will be my
just
beast
like
of burden.
Isildur." He told me to destroy it. I'm like, "No, I'm gonna keep it."
Oh no.
But the
Dude, actually-
Rico Daemon wants to get back to Sauron, so
Playing
It's actually
Lord of
good
the
now.
Rings, like, like DM of the Rings, but like actually playing Lord of the Rings would be pretty fun. Like a Lord of the
Okay.
Rings campaign in
It
Pathfinder.
is
That
would be
dead.
fun.
Derek
I
and
know
have done
my
that
first
before.
introduction to D&D was the Mines of Moria thing that our
Yeah.
friend ran for us. It was kind of cool. Frodo and Aragorn, I think, died in the Mines of Moria.
Okay.
Yeah, we weren't the most successful.
So you
Aragorn
guys-
died by falling down a chasm.
You
Failed
guys.
acrobatics or something.
Okay. Game.
Sorry,
this game.
Secret. Go ahead.
You guys kill the creature, and you perhaps notice that the horse skull is just a skull it's wearing. And if you take it off, you see that their true head is merely a blistered knob between its shoulders.
Ew.
Oh, gross.
That's cool.
I guess a hole for it to
Neato.
breathe, but
Yeah.
somehow it sees as well. I don't know. Its tiny head. It's like even smaller than like the ones you see in Beetlejuice, the head shrinking
Yeah.
powder.
It's like a bulbous tumor, really.
Yeah. And on its
That's neat.
belt, it's wearing like some like hardly any garments, but it does seem to have like a garment to hold what seems to be a human-sized dagger and a potion bottle.
Yay. Is its bow
Wait, by
still there?
human-sized dagger, does it mean it's a dagger a human would use, or a dagger the size of a human?
Medium-sized dagger.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was like, wait, what?
So too small for it.
That would be pretty funny, actually.
Alright, well, retrieve the items.
It's like, why did it bring such a large dagger around? At that point, is it even a dagger?
And why is
Don't
it still being
judge.
called a dagger?
Jeez.
It's a dagger for a colossal creature. It could be that, I guess, right?
Would that kind of make it a greatsword?
I mean, not for the colossal
Maybe.
creature. You'd be able to tell. It'd be a handle to blade ratio is how you'd be able to tell, right?
Okay, I'm sure you guys inspect.
So,
Sure.
We only have like 5 minutes to go before it's 2.
Yeah.
So
Inspect
We
the
loot
things.
if there's any loot.
inspect.
Does that have anything magic? Detect magic.
You detect 1 aura of magic.
Bow.
Is its bow still there?
Identify.
Oh, good point. Is the bow still there?
2 auras of magic.
Not necessarily.
Do I hear a third?
Yes, 2 auras of magic.
Yes, nailed it.
Okay. So the first aura of magic is the bow. It's a +1 composite longbow.
Yes. Oh, please. have
However, it's
better than a
large
Oh, that's right.
because it's a large creature.
It's large.
Yeah. And then the potion is a potion of fly. Courtesy,
Oh,
Give that
potion of
to.
courtesy of Crimson Rabbit.
Razzard.
Well, thank you again.
That's actually really
Oh
useful.
wow.
As
Wow,
for the
thank
bow,
you.
let me see here.
Mostly for
Give that to like Nimitep or Raz.
Nimitep or Raz.
So they can fly around.
This
even Nero could use it,
doesn't
really.
actually say the bow has a strength thing at all. But for a large creature,
just
it
be a
was
regular
doing
bow
a
then.
2d6 + 8.
Oh, does it have a gold value on
It's
it?
a +1, and its Fab is 10. Strength 25. Yeah, I don't think it has a bonus. It's just a +1 composite longbow 0. I'm looking at the creature stat block, official stat block.
Yeah, we can deduce its strength bonus by
From
the
the
stat
gold value.
No, just from like what the bonus
How does
damage is.
How does costs relate to size increase? Because if you go from medium to small creature, it's what, half? Is it double to go from medium to
It
Talking about for
it
weight?
doubles the
Big?
base price in
the
Master.
cost?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so where is the bow at?
Well, let's not worry about that right now. I will make you guys.
I want a Pathfinder.
I
I'll
want to
go
eat
over
my
with you in a
lunch
moment.
and log off. Anyways.
Oh.
Okay, so
Can't sell yet anyway.
you
so
can't
that-
use
that is
it
a fair
anyway,
point.
so
Yeah,
don't
that's
really worry
fine.
about it. But I will have that
worry
item
about it when we can't sell
created
it.
for you and properly statted for you next session.
You
But
said it had a
I
plus
cast a
8
large
to
person.
to its damage, though. I wonder if it actually is composite +8 then.
well, no, I mean it's like
It probably had feats.
It's not very easy to get. I mean, especially in the stat
focus
block itself.
longbow.
That just
That's
makes it
+1
easier
to
to hit. There aren't really feats
And
that
it's a
add flat damage
+1
modifiers on bows.
bow.
Yeah, it's a +1.
Okay, so
so
that makes
at
so
the
maybe
most,
it's a +7
+7.
composite. Yeah, maybe it's a +7 composite bow then. The +1
That'd be
hits bonus to the
crazy.
rest of it.
Yeah, because
And no one can use it, it's too big.
Is 25.
Oh
That would do
yeah,
it.
so it is.
That's a +7 bonus then.
Yeah.
So that's probably where if that's where it's getting. That's like really the only way I can get the flat damage, apart from things like deadly aim. But those aren't going to
We
be
don't have
included on
any
the
of
stat
that.
blocks by default. Okay, yeah. So if it doesn't even have deadly aim, then yeah, it's not going to be there.
Yep. And then yeah,
So
you
we
guys get your
solved the mystery.
potion, and then the dagger is just a masterwork medium dagger.
That he kept as a memento or something. A pocket
Maybe
knife. It was
he
his
like
pocket
maybe
knife.
killed somebody, took the potion and dagger, because it already
That's possible
flies.
too,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me give you guys your XP, and then we're done for a couple of weeks, like because we're not playing next week, right? So
Next plane.
Yeah,
next
just a
week.
couple
Yeah.
weeks. I mean, skip next week and we'll be
It'll
back
be
after
the 4th. There'll be a next session.
Sounds good.
of July.
The 4th of July. Yes, we are gonna wait half a year.
Oh dear.
The
4th of
thrilling
January.
conclusion in 6 months.
Okay, so this was a CR9 encounter, plus you guys explored a hex as well.
Yeah, this
That's-
the suffocation spell's pretty good against things that breathe.
Okay, I didn't cram enough XP into you guys, but you
Innovation's pretty
still
good.
got a little bit to go.
I need spells that are
That
good against
suffocate-
undead now.
That suffocation
I guess-
spell isn't so great against things that don't breathe, though. So keep that.
Yeah,
not,
that's if we actually fight something that's undead, I can't innervate it and I can't suffocate it, so I need
Right.
more options.
Or if
I
we
need
fight
to
construct,
put
same thing. But that's
notes on
the problem with
Raz.
necromancers, I guess.
'Cause
Yeah.
Raz has
I mean, I can
some
just
issues.
bring some evocation stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was fun. Thank you. I'll
Yes,
see you guys
very good
next time.
session. And 2 weeks. I will. Yeah, so we don't have game Thursday. I won't be here tomorrow for Mantis's game, and not next week. But then I will be
Yep.
here, obviously, for Pluto's
next-
Thursday game. Is the
My
next
Thursday
one.
game on the 2nd. Yep.
And obviously no CK Tuesday on this week,
Yeah.
Pluto, but I will be here for the one after.
All right. Cool. So on the 31st.
So basically, yeah, take
Mhm.
a break for this whole week. But then I'll be back in KC definitely by that Tuesday, 31st. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna head out then.
Yep. Take care, everybody.
Yep. See ya.
Yep, me too.
Alright. That was fun. Alright. Bye, y'all. Thanks for watching, playing.